Yeah, time to fire this bitch up for another life. Busting fake, burning every single life. All catches every last one of them dirty deletes. Bringing order back to these YouTube streets. Poor factor losing his simple ass mind. Every time old rusty ass decides to go live. Rusty motherfucking truck, talking out the fuck around and find out. Bring your mouth like a big man, thinking you would get the clout. I remember when you said you wanted all the smoke. Trolling your ass so hard, you said I had you on the verge of relapsing on that dope. Bitch, you never got off of it. What happened, bitch boy? You thought I was just a quiet dad. Didn't realize I would expose you for a sissy bitch thing. Remember back when you were getting fucked by Sam? You were so possessive and jealous anytime he looked at another man. Now you are crying saying I tried to ruin your life, accusing me of wanting to fuck that washed up drug whore that you call a wife. You really should've listened when I told you to pick another path. Now you got rusty motherfucking truck on your ass. Not impressed by your sad stories or your attempts to rewrite the past. So desperate for sympathy and attention that you would tell complete strangers that your dad was the first jewel in your ass. First it was your sister, then you claimed that you were the favorite glove for daddy's hands. Just another pathetic excuse for you failing at all your duties as a man. No gumption to take your queer ass to a job like your sorry ass is allergic to work. But you got plenty of time to talk about getting fucked by Ryan up at church. Johnny says that he would suck dick for dope. Hell no! He will suck dick for a hit of crack. Says he will suck your motherfucking dick. But he was playing, y'all. It was just a skit. You can try to play it off as a poor attempt at humor. But Santee going balls deep in your ass wasn't a rumor. It's a verifiable fact. Sucking and fucking another man ain't something you can take back. Ain't that right, Jerry? Play in the park long enough, and you will find Magic Johnson. Ain't that right, Jimmy? Play in the park long enough, and you will find that Magic Johnson. Stand your ground, yeah. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Yeah. Much too late to try and walk it back. You know that the vault caught every last second of that. Hit a man's link and felt like you were free to talk shit and threaten. Told everyone you were getting your record expunged to get you a weapon. Talking reckless and threatening to end people's lives. Said go ahead and call them, the police will be on your side. Talking stupid shit about rapid fire in a muzzle loader, never even considering how this would go over. Said pull up in my town again and see what happens. Threatening to kill a man for saying he would give you the chance to slap him. Went live again with your big yellow face all in the camera. Pull up again, motherfucker, I dare you. You said you would blow his goddamn brains out. You would claim that you feared for your life and stand your ground. That's all you would need to beat a murder charge in your whole hometown. Stand your ground. Ain't what you think. Hard to claim fear for your life after you hit the man's link. You talk tough and brag for months about slapping him. Now you think you can say that your fear for your life is justification for capping him. Stand your ground. Ain't what you think. You can't go from the aggressor to the victim in a blink. It was all fun and games when you were calling him triple slap, but he is gonna have the last laugh while you get them cheeks clapped. she tried to play it off with your troll shit, realizing terroristic threats weren't gonna fly as a skit. Take the video down and reach for that victim card, knowing your snitch ass wouldn't last 2 days behind bars. Get back up on alive and commence the crime. Today you were getting jumped, back then you did it for rhyme. Petitioning the courts to get your gun rights back while actively plotting to murder a man with a gap. Go ahead and take it down, cause the vault will always bring it back. Crying about 4 computers downloading all your shit, yeah. Turned it over to the DA with her own special copy, just doing my part. Fuck you, John, this Johnny. Always lying to your chat, talking about you ain't worried, but you sure did drop that cash app in a hurry. He begging for help with these new legal fees. Last month you were acting rich, flexing the measly 12 G's, flaunting the used Jeep and $1,000 bike. Now you can't cash to check your mouth, road tough guy. Big mad in the videos threatening to take a man's life. Them boys in county would take your ass, and that Hep C would take your wife. Stand your ground, ain't what you think. No one forced you to hit that man's lane. All up in your fields with murder on your mind. Now the only thing getting killed is what's left of your behind. Stand your ground, ain't what you think. Now you are facing some time up in the clink, getting punched and slapped in themselves while you were washing some dudes' drawers in the sink.
Good evening. What's up, party people? Oh boy. What? What's up, Connie Lucas? Nikki Straight. Hey, I made it. I came through. I know you was ready to write me off. I heard all about it. What's up, folks? Hello, Justify. Oh, don't worry about all that. This guy, where you been, True Texan? Damn, dude. I ain't seen you in a while. Thought I might have hit you with a truth bomb or something. And, yeah, you know. What's up, man? Good to see you. Chicago West in the house, playing bingo all by herself. Josh Teal. What's going on, my man? Miss Power Stroke. She is 100% the reason for this. No, actually, I had it planned, but I'm going to blame her anyway. Oh, Copper Top. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Excuse me. Trying to avoid burping directly into the microphone. Cosmic Crazy. Hello, Cosmic Crazy. The Thousandaire. Yeah. That boy is a fucking whole ass train wreck. Hello, Dan Yankee. Always nice to have you in here. It's a good time. A lot of history. I watch Uncle Will while he's playing my stuff in the background, and I can watch it for a little while because it's kind of like listening to yourself sometimes. But I noticed he played that live the other day, the first time he'd ever come up, and I remember all the people who were just basically shouting you down and saying disparaging things about you, saying, that you were a liar and a drunk and all this stuff. And man, how all that stuff that you talked about was true. Not one of those people ever came and offered you an apology. None of them, not even so much as any kind of regret for the way that they had treated you. But just thought I'd touch on that because I thought it was really interesting. It's a few years later, and man, all of these scumbags on here that just like to push narratives and tell lies. Yeah. And then people bring receipts and tell the truth, and they get quiet again. But again, always nice to have you. What's up, Miss Tabitha? Hello. Oh, am I killing it? Not yet. Something may be expiring, but it won't be my fault. We'll talk about it though. Chandelier. Hello. Miss Power Stroke again. Karaoke. Don't care where you go, karaoke. You were welcome here. So I'm not worried about whatever y'all are into. What the fuck is this? That's that's all right. I'll just yeah, you're all right. Suzomi, hello, how are you? Mander Schmanders in the house. What up, Rusty and chat? Hope everyone is good. I know I'm good. Doing good. G Unit checking in. This all of that, man, old school G Unit. Remember there was about 7 or 8 of them running around. Oh, she's on the. It's hard keeping this lady contained, man. She's out for blood. She wanted to hurt some people. Hello, Robin Griffin. Always welcome. There's Blue Eyes. Are you alone tonight, Blue Eyes? Or are you on a date? I feel like you're this social butterfly and you're just kind of floating around out there living your best life. So it's nice to see you. Nikki Straight, Mr. Rusty, I had the petition made up and was going to go to Paintsville and walk, not march, into Town Square if you did not do this live. I do listen. But believe me, when I was off for 3 days and I had ideas of doing a live like all 3 days, but then real life gets in the way. And like I said, I am a busy bee, and I do have. And when I say I have 3 days off, it doesn't mean that I have like 3 days to myself to fuck off and do whatever. It just means that I'm not doing my primary thing that I do for money. But it never ends. But I'm glad we could get this in. Jody Morgan 85. I'm going to listen for a little while, but I have to go to K Gabe's house. We have a romantic evening set up for tonight. Listen, y'all better run that shit by Donkey Kong. That's all I'm going to say. Saying hello, John. The judge of YouTube is here. Good. I'm glad. I'm always happy when the judge is here. This way we can get an instant ruling on some of the things I say. Good afternoon, Rusty. I hope you had a great weekend, sir. I had a busy weekend. At the end of it, come Monday, when I'm back at my desk, I will feel like I've been accomplished. So I can call that a good weekend. I got a lot done. So on down. Infernodia. Let's fucking go. Spurs win this whole thing. All right. Bro, I'm with Infernodia. I'm assuming that's basketball. San Antonio, I would have to assume. Don't watch that shit. Michelle. DG7075. Hello, Michelle. Deb. Here for it. Rusty motherfucking truck. And some emoji stuff. The OG right there. So, I was interesting. Someone asked old Fagburn what OG meant. He had no idea. He did not know what it meant. It's the original gangster. It was actually coined by the rapper Ice-T in a song. OG original gangster. And if you are aware of that, then you're probably just as old as I am. So that's where it came from. Mr. Jackrabbit Slim in the house. Yeah, Jody will have a great night. That dude slobbers and spits when he talks. Anyway, it's people throwing money at me and buying memberships. Freedom Keeper, thank you so much for becoming a member of this YouTube channel. I appreciate you helping support whatever it is we do here. I wouldn't necessarily call it a show, but you look like you're having a good time with Coors Light. I do appreciate you becoming a member. Demon Kills with a 5-bomb. Says, oh, hell. Wolfed dinner down to be here. Happy Sunday, Rusty. Throw it in the fun. Fuck Johnny Gobble for life. Dude, you could have ate and listened to this. I wasn't going to say anything. Well, as long as you were done eating in a little bit, you'll probably be all right. I appreciate that, man. Sorry you had to rush your dinner. And thank you for the 5-bomb. Back to the live comments. Where'd we leave off here? Drop on down. This is Papa Crawfish. Hello. What up, pumpskins? Fucking. That's really kind of Ryan allegedly fucked a pumpkin or something. I don't know. I'm just going off of what I heard. Prestonburg Pimp checking in. That's you in the wrong role, Prestonburg Pimp. You the hoe. So it is well known that you is the hoe. At least in Paintsville. That's what I know. There wasn't even no allegedly about it. Lovely Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Always nice to have you. Oh, drop on down. You go ahead. Y'all go ahead and hit the damn like button before we get started. Y'all do it now, please. And thank you. Yes. Hit the like button. Apparently, if enough people hit the like button, YouTube will somehow take this and place it in a higher place for people to see. So, I guess. Ooh, oh, look at this. Rich Newbug. He said, "What up, folks? I hope everyone is well, except for Johnny Gobble, because there's a hashtag that says, fuck Johnny Gobble for life." If you guys don't know what that means, that's exactly what that means. And I would not recommend doing it literally. Figuratively is enough. Literally is actually dangerous. We will get into that. It's not good for you. Just go on back. Dino 216. What's up, my man? Dude, you got that gangster ass chain on. That's a big ass. That looked like a herringbone from here, man. I ain't seen one of them since about 88. It's a nice chain though, dude. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm not saying your name, man. I'm not saying your name. It's not going to happen. Well, y'all trolling the fuck out of Cashville, dude. He is a good dude, man. He means well. MAGA Magoo 1960. Hello. Right back at you. June K. Hello, June K. Mr. Powerstroke. It's honestly wild. A lot of these fucktards have one thing in common, and that's being a closet queen. It is strange, isn't it? And we will get into a bit of that. I guess, I don't know if you can call it weird or not, but there are some similarities between, like the fucking closet queen of Crooksville and Johnny Gobble, right? Neither one of these motherfuckers could make a living. They both had to marry in to some woman, who was willing to settle. Both of them are gay. So, and both of them, bring very little to the table. So, and it's both of those people, right? They both have this very, very interesting and obnoxious obsession with one Ryan Upchurch. I mean, you got one guy over here who's wearing his pants and fucking, and this has been going on for years, wearing another man's pants. The other one wants him to go shirtless and ride four-wheelers and make videos about that so people can see him sweating. They're just queers, man. I mean, there's really nothing I will make some apologies to people who do live an alternative lifestyle, and good luck with that, as long as you're not lying to your significant other. But both of these homos love Ryan, like literally, like they want to do things with him, and they found each other in the world. And that'll become important here in a few minutes whenever I'm done saying hello to people. So, Kate, Melissa, 19725. That's a lot of Melissas in that line there. Hello, how are you? Johnny has everyone block karaoke. It's all good. Mr. Rusty, me and Miss Powerstroke have gotten the band back together. This shit is about to hit the fan. I hope so. I'm here to watch. Or do I have to be part of it? Fuck it. I'll do it. I don't even have a say so anymore. I'll get into it. It just means you got 3 days to get everything you haven't had time to do. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what the hell it means. And find some time to sleep. What's up, Nuggy? How you doing, man? Thank you for running up the comments on my last super duper drop of a banger song there. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. Glad you guys liked it. Yeah. No, just raw dog the shit out of it, Jody. Don't worry about playing it safe. Whatever, look, the mucosa or whatever, it'll be enough to protect you, man. Run with it. You will end up over there one day. You will be in your 60s pretending to be not. And your anal mucosa will have broken down and you will end up with anal fissures and your dick won't work anymore. So that's what's going to happen to you. But listen, man, live your best life right now. That's what you should be doing. Oh, you're on a date, but he knows when Rusty's live. I'm listening. All right. I'm glad that he understands that we have our priorities straight. And hopefully I can keep you all entertained and not get you in trouble or pulled over or anything crazy. Junkyard Man, glad to get this notification today, Mr. Truck. I don't know why Johnny's misery is uplifting to so many, but it's good to be together with y'all again. Appreciate you joining us, Junkyard Man, and thank you. Thank you for letting me know that the notification system is working, because Miss Vicky is putting in work out there, as always. Kathy LaGrange saying hello to everyone. Nuggy's just always flipping people off. That's what I see every time. There is 2 chats, Chandelier. There is a vertical and a horizontal live. And I do that because it's recommended by StreamYard. So, and it's easier for some people to just watch it on their phone. So that's why I throw it up there. So they don't have to be turning their phone sideways and shit to try to read chat. So there's that. Mr. J. Johnson in the house. Howdy. You have the best boyfriend, always down for Rusty Truck Live. We all approve over here. Yes. I'm that far behind. What? Yeah. What? Idle hands are the devil's playground. Yes. Yeah. He's got nothing else to do. Motivated one-legger. Hello. Good to see you, man. Always nice to have you in there. Ada 15161. I know there's not that many of those. Hello. And yes, I do agree. Fuck Johnny Gobble. He's got his balls zip tied around his shaft. Something, Rich. Hell, I don't know. Just making sure he's not going to get abducted. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that guy. Anyway, that's a good troll guy. It's an excellent troll. OG, original gangster. Thank you, Motivated. Me and you, dude, I think that we were on the same course musically in this time that we've been on the planet. Not a lot of people, well, at least Johnny didn't know that. I would have figured it'd just be common knowledge. It's my other son, Slayback. What up, y'all? Hopefully no other YouTubers get their little feelings hurt, because Rusty is getting some views right now. Let them fucking, who cares? It's all right. It's what YouTube's for. Like, apparently it's to hurt feelings and learn how to do shit you don't know how to do. And in case you don't know how to hurt feelings, this is how you do it. What's up, Hump Dog? Happy Sunday evening, Rusty. Stay on that neck. Oh, I'm always on it. I've automated the system. So imagine a guy who gets paid to do automation work figured out a way to automate this system. Wow. Maybe this job chose me. Maybe that's just what it is. Exactly, Copper Top. You have no right calling yourself OG if you don't know what it means. Agree 100%. On down. Sassy KY girl. What's up? Y'all go smash the hell out of the like button. Yes. You can beat the shit out of it. It likes it. I was wondering, I was like, damn YouTube. Sure, there's some missing context. In Gagburn's case, I ain't called him Gagburn in a while. OG stands for the original grifter. That judge has ruled on it. I will accept it. I believe that is the probably correct definition for this context of it. Thank you, Judge, for straightening that out for us. This guy, he's got gun letters in his name. I wonder what those mean. Hello. Yeah, saying gay Gabe is really redundant, don't you think? And it's really redundant. It's like saying, like bum Johnny. I mean, everybody fucking knows it. Where are we going? We got to go on down here. BC in the house. Hello, BC. And Chandelier, I'll be in and out, cleaning my van out at the moment. I'll be listening. Thank you. This, hopefully it don't distract you with cleaning the van out. Yeah, put me in the algorithm, for fuck's sake. The YouTube's already going downhill. So there's this guy over here. He just makes fun of these gay dudes, and they hate him for it, as he tells the truth. So there's that. Yeah, it's very hazardous to your health to be doing that. But hey, man, live dangerously. You're doing it. Stray Hooter Shooter. Not very happy about your newfound love for Chad, but I still loke you. I'll say love. It's not a love, Stray Hooter Shooter. I have an appreciation, right? So many people have labeled me as a troll, and I don't really identify as a troll, but more of a truth teller. But in the sport of things, right? Let me tell you why I appreciate what Chad is doing. At one point in time, Ryan Upchurch was a very, very good troll, a famous troll, if you will, probably a notorious troll. And clearly he's in a bit of a diminished capacity today. But for Chad to go through and troll him as effectively and as efficiently as he has, and really beating him at his own game, so much to the point where he trolled old boy into suing him. He trolled him into suing him. Okay. He got knee-jerk reactions out of this dude. He got him stumbling all over the place. He got him doing low-cal shit, Johnny Gobble low-cal shit. That, it's not a love. It's an appreciation and a respect for a skill set. That's all. That's all it is. And I was joking about collecting bones. I'm not actually going to do it. So, always nice to see you. What's up, Jonathan Evans? How are you doing, sir? There you go. We all say fuck Johnny Gobble so we can fit that in. Yes. My man Eismick, what's up, dude? Always nice to see you. Here's Mr. Redundant Gay Dude. Wife is out of town, so we're going to listen to Upchurch. Yeah. I bet. It's disgusting. Mistress Wolf, 2026. Hello. I know who you are. I won't tell anyone. I'm on down. Judge of YouTube. I used Jackrabbit as my wingman Friday night, and I dropped his name at the bar, and the ladies came running. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, Jackrabbit. He's got it going on. Yeah, no gross stuff. Won't. Not for me. Don't worry about that. Prestonberg's sorry, me and Merle was getting animate in a tanning bed. Yeah. You want to talk about a piece of equipment that's going to have little to no resale value? That tanning bed. It's not going to go well. Jackrabbit Slim, he says, Casual ain't a bad dude. He worked hard on somewhere between 50 and 100 of those poop cars because AI is so easy. Yeah. I said, man, I like Cashville, dude. I think he's gotten a shit end of the stick on a lot of this stuff. So, and I think he's got a good heart. So I don't go at him like that. Montauk, hello. How are you? Where are we at? Double down. Cosmic Crazy is laughing for absolutely no reason at all. There's zero context to this laugh right here. It's kind of crazy. Goes right with your name. Yeah, that is gay as fuck. I believe me. Yeah, that shit's weird, dude. It just doesn't compute to me. I like women and soft skin, shit like that. You know, Stray Hooter Shooter. I definitely appreciate you, and you know that. I will say though, I don't think there's a newfound love for anyone. I do respect that they are sharing their experiences, though. Yes, I like them. And Chad, I will add this this little tidbit to that. Chad is a lot more likable than I thought he would be, if that says anything. So, and hey, I can say all that stuff, all those nice things about Chad, and also say, I really hope Ryan finds himself and gets all this shit worked out. I really do. And if not for anything but the little girl and his family and their future, I really hope that this dude finds a way to right this ship and straighten all this stuff out. I can hold both of those opinions at the same time. Mr. Power Stroke, I'm going to need you to get in up there with Mr. Rusty. We need to hear what you have to say, sir. Oh no, he's not allowed up here. Yes, yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Yeah, you're not going to make it too far. Fuck Dagburn says, Dagburn says St. Augustine is 300 miles from Daytona and is the only beach you can drive on. Again, he's not a geography major, and I've driven on the one in Daytona. So there's that. But also, here's a little interesting tidbit. There's a homosexual man who pretends that he's not in Crooksville, Ohio, who also claimed that you couldn't drive on any beaches or some shit. But, there's that. Excuse me. Chicago West. Would that be considered taking advantage of someone with special needs? They take advantage of Ryan? No, Ryan earned every bit of that. He 100% earned every bit of it because he went after Chad first. And Chad made videos and said, I just want to be left the fuck alone. I quit. Leave me alone. And that wasn't good enough. So, and I think that might have been part of the troll too, because he was ready. Yeah, he's a gay. So I do not want to be the lead singer. There you go. But the man, he lied to you. It is what it is. So, might be the most truthful song ever. Which one? I write all of them based on facts. So, you mean the last one? Okay. Yeah, the mucosa, man. The mucosa is important. It's very important. These fucking weirdos. Appreciate you catching the replay, Josh. It's all good, man. Thank you for catching part of it. This Power Stroke, you are so sweet. I understand that you don't know anything about this fucking psycho. She is anything but fucking sweet. Straight hooter shooter. She is not a sweet person. That is to lure you in. I'm calling it like I see it. Hello, Meg. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, you probably do stay excited, man. I get it. Just take a zip tie and see if it works to close the top of your shirt. See if that'll work out for you. Ooh, yeah, the magic woozy powder. That dude. Honda Hog and Jody's mobility scooter. Weirdos. All right. Lady Tracy, hello. Welcome. If it wasn't for Miss Vicky, I wouldn't know if I was coming or going. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Yes. Thank you, Miss Vicky. You cannot thank her enough. Really, really good person, man. And, it's just, Johnny's said horrible things about that woman. And he deserves to go to prison for the rest of his life just for the things he said about Miss Vicky. And I meant that, Johnny. Meant it. No more petition talk. I'm going to do that. C10 guy in the house. What's up, Mr. C10 guy? I like your truck, by the way. My name is Mars. Yeah. Hello. It was originated by the Crips and the Bloods. Ice-T just brought it to mainstream, but people credited with him the most. Yes, I've learned everything I know about gang lingo and speak in gangs in general from watching the movie Colors and Ice-T. So thank you for backing me up partially on that. Nikki Straight says, I'm about your age. I absolutely know what OG means. As a matter of fact, I think we are the original gangsters. I'm in no position to argue. 114 people and 60 likes. They'll catch up. No worries. What's up, gotcha, man? You haven't missed much, man. I'm just sitting here saying wild shit to people for no reason. Unsolicited, really. I was just outside walking around earlier just telling people I was country. But they didn't even ask. You really caught them off guard. What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, he has no idea what the fuck OG means. Cocoa Pop from Chile, Scotland. Yeah, damn. Scotland is a real place. I do know that. You push boxes. I do. I push buttons too. Push the buttons of these people, if you haven't noticed. So, Prestonburg Pimp, I can only imagine the smell. They bottle the shit in China, and I guess, oh no, that's the stuff to get rid of the smell. My bad. False advertisement. Get off that one. Seeking the Truth News MoCon, the dark rise and fall of Seeking the Truth News of Church Wars is a must watch. I will take your word for it, MoCon. Drop on down. Anyone else? Original Gangster was also the name of the album, and it's a fantastic album. It also had colors on it. It's another amazing song. I do dig some old school Ice-T. Yes, common knowledge that he's also gay. So I mean, leave that part out. T-shirt design says Mr. Powerstroke will be on every live panel that is on. Don't make us sue. We have Dana Hall for our lawyer. They're 4 or 5 lawsuits behind so far. I'm supposed to already be getting sued. Nick Straight, you're not a troll, Mr. Rusty. You're a truth speaker with receipts. I do try to bring receipts. I'll bring a couple to you tonight, and we'll make fun of people, and we'll do it the right way. It kind of sort of does. Like I said, I appreciate the game, man. I know the troll, and when you go poking a guy and he comes back and trolls you into fucking suing him by putting a little electrical tape on his titties and with a microphone, a rather large microphone for the job, if I have to admit. Yeah, you got beat. You kind of brought that on yourself. So, High Dollar checking in with a brand new screwdriver. What's up, High Dollar? That avatar is legit. So I think that avatar is exactly what I heard in that in the background of the interview we did with you. Courtney Lynn, hello and welcome. Mr. Spencer, always good to see you. And Art Trappa, it's Country Rap Almanac, aka Victoria. Chrissy, hello. Chad collects bones, Dad Bone collects boners. Big difference. He just draining them. Fuck. All right. That part, Blue Eyes, that part for sure. Sky Renee is listening on my drive, heading to go to a death to my 20s photo shoot. I'll hop back on if you're still live when I'm done. Appreciate you, Sky Renee. Thank you for the support. All right. I'm going to drop on down to these new comments. Anyone I did not say hello to, it's 100% your fault. So, yes, Shady J, I did say that. I said it out loud into a fucking microphone, for fuck's sake. Big Shy Redneck in the house. Uncle Will, a.k.a. Dale Earnhardt, is about to drop. I don't know. What's up with that? Hello, Bass Ackwards. T-Dam. I was actually outside in the sun too long this morning, so my eyes are hurting from that Lady Tracy. All right. Bug it. There's Joe Barron. Out of pocket for that. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. Everyone's Uncle Will. I should change my screen name to that. You should. Absolutely. All right. We've said hello to everyone. And if I didn't say hello to you, clearly you didn't fucking matter. So with that, let's get into some shit. T-Dam. There you go. She got me early enough I didn't miss it. It's a 2-bomb. It says it's not my fault. And fuck Johnny Gobble for life, by the way. So there's that. What's up, Triple T? Shout out to at Rusty motherfucking Truck. Your song Stand Your Ground is a banger. I do appreciate that, man. And thank you for playing it. It was written, it had one purpose. Well, it had a dual purpose. I'll lie a little bit on that. I wanted to put the truth out there and just kind of encase it in a song and piss off one yellow retard with it. I think I've done that. So do appreciate your support on that, man. Thank you. All right. With that, you could have saved $2. You could have, but you would have never forgiven yourself. Ty the Dab King. All right. Again, I'm done with saying hello to people. This is too much. All right, fuck it. One more. Tattoo Teardrop. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Oh, my fucking God. Anyway, we're going to get into this stupid shit. So we're going to listen to some lies. Charger, you do matter. You will. I will say hello to Charger, but I will not highlight your comment. How's that? It's a fair trade. Right. There we go. Anyway, we're going to listen to a grouping of lies. by one yellow weirdo here. What's up, Josh Atkins? This is going to be some excellent stuff right here. You're going to appreciate this because it's going to lead in perfectly to something else. So let's listen to what the fuck this is going on and all about here.
I mean, who actively sits and admits in front of an audience that they are committing crimes against other people and calling the police on people? That guy does. I mean, these are the type of people.
Hey, listen, dipshit, let me explain something to you and remind you of something. I'll do it all in one. You, along with your gay pen pal, well, that's redundant, isn't it? My bad, Gabe. You two idiots are the only two people that are within my reach. And anyway, here's what I'm going to say about that. Both of you dumbass motherfuckers have committed crimes on camera. On camera. Now I'm going to let you finish what the fuck you're going to say right here. And then I'm going to pick it apart like I always do because, dude, you ain't exactly a Mensa candidate. And I'm going to show people exactly why.
People that will lie on statements, committing felonies, lying. They'll lie to a court. They'll lie on statements. They'll lie and say you're doing this or you're doing that when you're not. These are the people that they brought into the country rap community. These are the trolls that they brought into the country rap community.
Now, when you say they, who the fuck are you talking about? Because I've been here a long time, Johnny, and the community part of it, listen, I have been listening to country rap for a very long time. Colt Ford, all right, Moccasin Creek, those things, both of them predate Ryan Upchurch. This whole community thing that you speak of, it's kind of washed away. So regardless, this bullshit right here, no one brought me to anything. As a matter of fact, your fucking gay ass buddy brought me to this community, if you really want to be honest with it about it. What's up, Lori? He decided to do some things and target people in my family. And that worked out fucking well for him, by the way. So we'll
people that will
this.
Call the law on people. And while they're calling the law and reporting you for something, they're committing a felony while they're doing it. They're admitting to doing this. That is wild work. That's the type of shit I'm talking about, how they'll go out of their way to fuck up your life. Try to fuck up your life by doing shit like this. Like they done to Psycho Babel. They sit there and they harass that dude and harass that dude and harass that dude and harass that dude until that dude finally give them a little taste of what they was doing to him. And they went straight to the courts and filed charges.
All right, let me set the record straight on that. The dude made a fake sex offender registry in order to frame someone to paint them as someone who hurts children. He did that. He decided to do that. That's the truth of that. You want to know who prosecuted him? The fucking state of Ohio. That's who prosecuted him, dumbass. And I thought you two were mad at each other over this whole Ryan Upchurch thing. But now, since you two were fucking touching tips again, why don't you two just hook the fuck up and get it over with? Right? Because for once in a relationship, you two could exchange gifts. I mean, think about this, right? You can't provide anything for your wife. He can't provide anything for his wife, but you two could exchange the gifts you have. And speaking of gift exchange, you certainly hooked your wife up with quite the gift, haven't you, Johnny? You've hooked your wife up. And here all this time we thought that you contributed absolutely nothing to your marriage. But you've certainly hooked her up for all of her troubles of stepping over your ass and going to work in the morning whenever you were fucking up playing on YouTube. And she's going to work, wiping asses to make a living, while you sit on your fucking ass with nothing, not bringing any money into the house. You're nothing but another bill, dude. Nothing. You're just another fucking dependent, an overgrown child who will never, ever blossom into anything. Well, how did you repay her, Johnny? How did you repay her? Well, I guess we're going to find out, huh?
Both of them done that. His son and him both done that. His son tried to get an EPO on Psychobabble.
He actually got one.
For crying out loud. An EPO over words on the internet. It's wild. You know, I can understand if somebody got an EPO for like against like your ex or something that's coming online and lying out her teeth, you know, and continuously lies out her teeth and finally admits that she.
Shut the fuck up, stupid. I got a membership that's been here for 23 months. I got to acknowledge this. Hillbilly Dirt Farmer, who has been a member for 23 months, says Gobble has no shame. Full-blooded piece of shit. Absolutely, sir. Thank you for your continued support in this project that, whatever we call it. We'll church it the fuck up. Thank you for helping me shit on this fucking idiot. Appreciate it, man. I ain't missed nothing else, did I? All right, back to that. Live comments going down. And Pervy Papaw was blowing his asshole out in the park. Actually, that was getting done for him. And shout out to Triple T for covering that again. Showing a whole new audience of what that whole deal is really about. Went through the paperwork, took a look at it, cross-referenced the case numbers, read the ticket out loud, put all that reckless faggotry on display. And now there's a whole new batch of people who got to experience it. Thank you so much for you and Triple T, you and Chop for going over that. And there's a lot of people that are protected by the fact that you guys did that. So anyway, I'll let this idiot start talking again.
Lied a few times to people and she's still not held accountable for that. I can understand something like that. You know what I mean? But going and getting an EPO on somebody that you don't even know over some words on the internet, that is psycho work. Ooh. Psychoness. But this is the true people that called themselves Creeks, that they called themselves Creek Squad for the longest time, while I was calling them Crack Squad. Crap Squad. These are the people that's claiming to support Ryan Upchurch. Now they've turned around and they're talking about him, and they're obsessed with this dude, bro. One of them got a truck, and all of them now is obsessed. They're all wanting a truck. They're wanting a Scottsdale.
It's a Bonanza, you fucking retard. And I've got a truck. I got a pretty badass truck, Johnny. I probably got more equity in that truck than you got in your fucking house. It's probably worth more than your house is, but I'm not the kind of guy to brag about shit. I've got a truck, and I also have the means to get basically any fucking thing I want within reason. So fuck off with your little story there, bitch. Nobody need none of that. You're the one with your hands out. Hey, give me a motorcycle. Hey, Miss Patty, I need some money. I don't look. People send me money to shit on you. I don't ask them to. They just do it. So there's that. You're the motherfucker with your hands always out. Don't be projecting your nonsense on me.
Want me a goddamn Scottsdale, son. Yeah, that's what they want. Huh.
Anyway, so let's get into this portion of this right here. This is the gift. Like I said, poor Melinda here, right? Poor motherfucking Melinda has done nothing but carry this fucking sack of shit through life for the past 17 fucking years. No job, no fucking career, brings nothing to the table, brings nothing to their household but motherfucking drama and problems. That's what this dude contributes to their marriage, right? Seems like a pretty good deal, right? But no, he has to give her a secret little gift that she's going to fucking find out about. And guess what? You know why the bitch has 2 sets of knuckles? We're about to fucking find out right here. And guess who told you what was going on a couple months ago, right? You know how I figured it out? Because Google's practically a fucking doctor. Let's listen to this shit.
to say too much on here, Kim, and that's sad because I got these freaking fools on YouTube. Like, I'm the talk of YouTube right now by these old men, and that's sad. Over my liver.
Anyway, Melinda, understand this. For two reasons, I'm going to put this out. Number one, you need to be able to talk to people about this, right? So I know that you're real shy about this and you don't want people going over it and dragging you like you and Johnny dragged Wade whenever he was going through his shit, right? You wouldn't want people saying hurtful fucking things about you with, you know, something that's likely going to take your life. You wouldn't want, you know, to be struggling with health issues like that and have like a YouTube community talking shit about you, telling you to hurry up and die or any of that stuff, right? You wouldn't want that to go on. So I know for a fact you have your little solace over there, over on TikTok, that dude, that man thing, whatever, that looks like Progressive Patriot that pops up on there that you talk to all the time. You should be able to speak freely about this. So let's just get it out in the open. Let's just get it out in the open of what you're actually dealing with so you can get people pretend to, you know, give a fuck and make you feel better about all this. So don't let Johnny tell you that you can't talk about the shit. We don't already know about it. Right. So don't let him tell you to shut up. You should be able to talk to those weirdos on your fucking TikTok and get some support through this. So here, there, that's out. Go for it.
Thursday came and it was still the same. Friday night we went out on the town. Saturday we should have burned it down. Sunday morning came and now you gone.
It's like a joke to them. Like they stalk my TikTok and go over there and that's why I quit doing YouTube. It's crazy.
No, you lying bitch. That's not why you quit doing YouTube. All right. You quit doing YouTube because Dummy lost his fucking YouTube channel, but trying to be the fucking strike boss. That's why. Right. And then where else is he going to go? You had a fucking channel. So guess who's on your channel? Dipshit is on your channel. That's why you quit doing YouTube. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't lie to yourself and don't lie to them fucking people over there.
People have no life. It's sad.
Bitch, I got a life. Trust me. I barely had enough time to fucking cover this today. I had to make time to cover this. That's how much of fucking life I got.
It's truly sad. It's sad.
Why you gotta be so in between? Loving me, you leaving.
See, my husband does YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we've struck a nerve. Crazy Corey, who thinks he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. What are you trying to say? Let's see. There was another comment. We'll read it. Why not you stay in your own main? Oh, you like making money off of other people's drama. You know, these busybody F with, yeah, I don't, Austin, is that you? That's you, isn't it, Austin? Look, man, when you get all upset, there's no way you can hide. I know that's you. It's not drama. And yeah, okay, whatever. That's fine. Fuck you, Austin. There's that. So, goofy motherfucker. Come in here. Get a better comment. There, we'll throw Gotcha Man's comment up there. Your husband not having life is literally the reason for all your troubles, lady. Yes, 100%. Thank you. Johnny stole your channel. Yes, he did. He stole the motherfucker. My bad. Excuse me. No, there is no sympathy or empathy for these people because if you were around, they were both dragging Wade. Both wished horrible fucking things on the man while he was struggling with this stuff and had the courage to put it out there. but she doesn't even have the courage to put it out there. So I'll do it for you, Linda. Don't worry. So appreciate you stopping by, Austin. I ain't made a video on you in a while. Yeah, that's what well, fuck, dude. Look at the way he can't type. He can't type. That's why we know it's him, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no shit. You should read his fucking channel, bio. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, that's Austin. So there's that. Quit disturbing the show, Austin. We're trying to get to a fucking point here, all right?
And he was telling me,
You're tearing me apart, through the hardest part is you're so high on attention, taking my chances. Leave me in the darkness, never finish what we started. Girl, why you gotta be so honest?
he was telling me that I was a talkative YouTube and my liver.
Now, why would he tell you that? Is he trying to suppress you talking about your problems? I mean, it is therapeutic, right? You can reach out to people who are your online friends and tell them, you know, the horrible things that your husband did to you and what he saddled you with and left you with. And all you've done is prop him up and get vouchers and keep a roof over his head and, you know, keep some food in the fucking cupboard so this dude can be what he is and provide cigarettes for him. I think you should be able to freely speak with your friends about what he gave you in return for all that, Melinda. I think it's horrible that he's trying to silence you. It's heartless, actually. It's a good song in the background, by the way.
People have no life. I don't understand it. May God have mercy on their souls.
Oh, no. You didn't get God involved, did you? And Mr. Powerstroke coming with a well-timed comment. Oh, Rusty, this sounds like transactional karma at its finest. Interestingly enough, I've never heard Johnny refer to any karma coming his way as, man, I should have never done that. Shit, this fucking sucks now. He's never done that. It's only other people's karma, right? Because he's the most foul piece of shit on here. But it'd be your karma if that happens to you. What about what you just did to her, Johnny? This is about to get real for you too. Well, she's probably not going to. Yeah, she's probably going to be confused through most of it, but it's going to get real hard for you, Johnny. And, you know, it just is what it is, I guess.
You know? That's all I can say.
Wow. So I've been getting my lashes done since I was
effortless.
in like 10th grade.
You don't really have to look at it. You don't have to like stress about it. It helps make room in my head.
I go for another ultrasound on my liver today.
Oh no, that sounds horrible. You're going to have another ultrasound on your liver today. Why is her liver so popular? We're about to find out.
Can you do one of the girls' hair for Galaxy? What's that? Oh, I am so sorry. I'm in stage 3 chronic cirrhosis.
Whoa. What's up, Stacy Randall? Whoa. Crib death is about right. That is that's a heavy one right there. Stage 3 chronic cirrhosis. Ooh. That is a rough one right there. That is Johnny's gift to her. So now I'm not a doctor and, but I can do some deductive reasoning like a motherfucker. So here's what I was thinking about. No, they're not separated. Not yet. Not yet. It's coming now. So anyway, good to see you, BDU. There you go. G3 Mini with a 10 bomb. Merle, you Hep C infested cunt. We are all discussing your liver failure. with much more empathy than you and your nasty husband had for Wade 615. Fuck you. Fuck Johnny Gobble and fuck Merle Gobble for life. Holy shit. I would have thought there would have been a lot more empathy for you, Melinda. A lot more. I mean, because you've always just been such a classy individual. You've always taken the high road every chance you've gotten. Every single chance you've ever gotten, you've taken the high road with it. And now you got G3 Mini out here fucking dropping banger ass comments with a 10 bomb to tell you to fuck off. Like I said, man, that shit that y'all pulled with Wade was not going to fucking age well. Not going to age well at all. And pissed off a lot of people. But you sat right there by your husband, held his hand while he was doing it, right? Even took part of it in it yourself. You did some of that too. So, man. Anyway, I'll get to there's hold on. I'll let you talk here again in a minute, Melinda. Thank you so much for that fucking banging ass comment, G3 Mini. And thank you for the 10 bomb. T-Dam with a 2 bomb. The same bitch said it was rest in hell. Oh, hell no. People, look at that. It's almost like, man, they're almost glad to see some karma come your way. I'm just, look, these folks right here. Mander Schmander says, I'm in stage 5 kidney failure. So fucking what? There you go. Pick it up and go. You hope there's another episode of the shit show. Oh, there is. There's always another episode. There's always another one. So Miss Powerstroke says, whoa, stop the video. Stage 3 chronic cirrhosis. That's like a death sentence, isn't it? Damn. Johnny done taking his wife out now. Shit just got real. And it ain't to dinner either. That's what she gets for dragging this motherfucker through life, man. And like I was started to say, I think, was it Crib Death that fucking interrupted me? Either way, it might have been a super chat. Fuck it, who cares? Either way, I'm easily interruptible and distracted, by the way. It just happens. Yeah, that's a fucking banging ass comment, dude. That's some dude, there was some emotion and some savagery. That's a savage ass way to spend $10. I'll tell you that right there. Damn. You know what? It was so motherfucking savage. I need to put it back up. And people need to just run this as a banner all the time. There I go, getting distracted again. Anyway, this is the gift that he gave you, Melinda. This is what you get for all of your hard work and efforts. You know, he's helped you out with this. And as Miss Powerstroke said, you guys can do your own research on this. So I'm not a doctor, never claimed to be, but I can do some deductive reasoning. So if you would, like, Melinda doesn't seem like the kind of person who's drinking every day, not a big boozer. Sure, she's had some drug use in the past. You know, her whole story about how someone swindled her out of her kids, for fuck's sake. Like, well, they stole both my babies and I just went on with my life. You know, it was, they tricked me, y'all. They tricked me to sign the papers. And I just, after the paper was signed, I didn't do nothing to get them back for 17 fucking years. But they tricked me, y'all. It wasn't my fault. You know, that kind of shit. So anyway, the drug use, all that stuff. You know, and we do know because, and we think back to this, the whole redneck brawl thing, the original iteration of it. Johnny Goble could not fight in the redneck brawl because he had active hepatitis C. Now, the promoter of the redneck brawl tried to do this idiot a fucking solid and tell him to say that he had a shoulder injury. So you didn't disclose to the entire fucking world, Johnny, that you are carrying a bloodborne fucking disease that is infectious, that is dangerous for other people. So, I mean, if you were to trade this, you know, disease with some queer in Crooksville, nobody would give a fuck. But the fact that you give it to your wife, it's a bad deal. Because she's the one that keeps the fucking roof up over your head, man. She's the one that keeps all the bills paid. So when you give her this shit, and it turns into a untreated deal for a long time, you'll see that what happens is the majority of these cirrhosis cases are due to untreated hep C. So, do I know that for a fact? No. But if you were to lay a little wager on it, what do you think? Probably. So, boom. Thank you, Nuggy. I knew that this chat would fucking come through. Because you guys can do your own research on this shit. This is not a good outlook. Not a good outlook at all. And again, I look at it like this. Wasn't too awful long ago, there was a man who was dying of cancer, and you two talked a bunch of shit on him. Said some vile motherfucking shit to him. Told him hurry up and die, and you stood by and supported it. Now you're over here hiding on TikTok. Oh, well, Johnny don't want me talking about it because there's old men on YouTube, and I had to quit YouTube because of it. Yeah. No. You should talk freely about it and get some support, man. And this is what happens when you leave that shit unhandled. You know, like the money that y'all go through, that the donations from Patty and all that shit, you could have prioritized your health. And I mean, think about this. You know, his dumbass had it, so your has had to have it. And then think about this. All them cooking lives that you did over there, you're licking spoons and putting them back in the motherfucking, in the goddamn bowl and shit. Coughing all over shit. I mean, that's fucking disgusting. And then to know that you got this shit going on and you got fucking people living it. No wonder Meemaw the plug fucking hit the road. She got enough problems. She don't need none of that. Man. Yeah. That's wild, man. What'd they say? That's wild work. Y'all just let that shit go. She is, man. She works around old people with have some like compromised immunity shit. That's pretty savage. I don't think so. This anime don't look like that. Yeah, CNA. It's a nursing assistant. Certified, by the way. So anyway, there's that. I'm gonna roll this back just so she can tell you again in her own words. So
oh, I am so sorry. I'm in stage 3 chronic cirrhosis. I don't even know what that is, baby.
You about to find out. Oh, here's that. Woo. Stray Hooter Shooter, they're spending money left and right. They just went on a beach vacation. I believe it's Live Like You Were Dying. I know the song you're talking about. No. They would never do that. No, never do that. Never, ever do that. And you're welcome, Melinda, by the way. So I'm sure Johnny and Wade made up. It's the gummies. Yeah, absolutely. Get you some motherfucking TikTok shop. Get you a TikTok shop liver or something. Fuck, I don't know. Get the gum. Get some more shit. Whatever you got going on over there. Go ahead and grab you some of it. It'll be all right. She may be back in apartment 109. Yes. What's up, Mud Daddy? Good to see you, sir. And man, why you got that guy out crying on your shit? Oh, he looked like that dwarf guy that beat up in that video. What the hell's going on there? Anyway, it's probably none of my business. I'm gonna stay out of it. I don't want to spoil it, but they have some dumbass people who like to gift them things just to regret it later. Yeah. There's a couple of them cats out there who they gotta go back and touch the stove a second time, if you know what I mean. Wow. Yeah, that's a story for another time. Yeah, well, I don't know. They got a bunch of supplements over there. I mean, I don't know if they might have a size medium liver that you can ship over and request one of those, and then you can review it. Fuck you. Yeah, remember that shit, man. You guys were pretty fucking nasty. And Stray Hooter Shooter, I did warn you about this part, right? I did preface it and let you know, hey, guess what? So, she's going to sell liver curing products and get raided by the FCC. I don't think the FCC's got anything to do with that. I think they do communication. Hep C infested CNA should be against the Board of Health laws. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she don't have it. Maybe she just skipped straight to the other part. I don't know. Everyone's Uncle Will. I bet anyone $1 Johnny bails when his life is hard for her. Oh, fuck yeah. You think he's going to go get a job and pay the mortgage? Come on, man. We all fucking know better than that. You think old Dagburn's going to pull himself up by the bootstrap? Don't worry, Merle. I got you. I'm gonna go live right now, Merle. I'm gonna get this mortgage paid. You don't think that's gonna happen, do you? Oh no. But Johnny isn't worse than her when he gave it to her. Yeah, I'm sure it has an individual effect on each other. Lori says, Linda still don't know. That's weird. They're supposed to give us at least 90 days. Don't know what that's at. I heard Temu has few livers on sale. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Nana, Hep B and C, cancers, hard for me at the moment. I've lost more than I can count on both hands the last 2 years. Also, so I find it sad, but I'd rather be turkey shit. And if I had to choose, fuck them. Yeah, I'm right there with you. And because I lived through all that shit that they were doing, and I saw the nastiness that came from both of these fucking sorry motherfuckers. And Johnny's over here telling people are fucking sexualizing his wife, for fuck's sake. Like, shut the fuck up, Johnny. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Gotcha, but I'll leave it there. Yeah, I like Wade, man. He's a good dude, a brave dude. So anyway, that's not all I have for y'all. I got another video we're going to get into. I don't know how much of it we'll get into, but we'll, there's some tears in it. Some other shit that will go. You've never bought yourself anything, you lying fuck. So there's that. I would say, Lori, this is exactly why she's not working. She's off work for depression and apparently custodial interference or some shit that she was threatened with by the state. So there's that. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to look at those as an attribute, if you will. Yeah, I think that's definitely it. I think so. They literally use God and call us the devil and demons, and don't for a second question their fate. No, not at all. These people, man, and not to mention the fuck shit that they pull with you. Gotcha. Like, that's pretty wild. What they did to you, and multiple iterations of how much they fucked with you. But yeah, so we'll not forget it all, Miss Lori. We'll not forget at all. Wednesday. Let's see. What am I doing Wednesday? Ooh. There's always a possibility on Wednesdays. So on back. No, guys, it's depression. I mean, I could never understand how depressing it'd be to live in my house with a man who's actively killing me. Whoa. Hey, that's a good way to look at it. Man, yeah, he pretty much is, man. Gonna take his wife out. All them bad decisions, like that decision to share that needle way back in the day and ram that motherfucker in his neck. Now it's haunting her because apparently she didn't use any needles or whatever. Anyway, I got a part 2. So.
He made an apology video to the guy. Y'all gonna have to go watch it.
Yeah, he's talking shit about Chop.
Thing to sit back and watch. Some of these same people that have attacked me, that was attacking me for Ryan Upchurch back in the day, they're now getting shout outs. Listen, bitch, if someone attacked you, you probably wouldn't be on here talking about it. I mean, let's just keep it real. Right? There would be some fucking shit that changed about you where you could just show it off. You'd be like, oh, like that. Yeah, they same people that attacked me from Ryan Upchurch. No, look, motherfucker, you said you wanted all the fucking smoke. Remember that?
And I asked you, I said, hey, man, do you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to subscribe to all the smoke? And you, oh, yeah, I want all the fucking smoke. I want it all. And then when the smoke starts getting delivered, your fucking crazy ass, stupid ass gets on here crying, talking about being attacked on YouTube. They attacked me, y'all. Attacked me. Listen, you don't understand what the true meaning of attack is, right? Because it would only happen one time, and then you probably wouldn't be able to say anything else about it. So keep overuse the word with all your hyperbolic crybaby bullshit. I've never seen someone in a male fucking adult body bitch and moan as much as you. I mean, dude, you are just some flamboyant ass fucking crybaby. Like, honestly, like, what do you derive from being the victim in every single fucking scenario? What is it? Like, where do you spend that at? How does that make you better in life? Oh, look what they did to me, y'all. Like, dude, it is nothing. You know, bad shit happens to all kinds of people, Johnny. You know what separates, people who are successful from people who aren't? The people who fucking move on and do something. Your whole life, you've been nothing but a fucking victim. I was attacked on YouTube, y'all.
For being on Chad's side? Really? I guess Chad didn't like it that that old triple slap got slapped. Guess he don't know the backstory of it all, I guess. That person stands behind his military service, uses it to be a victim in everything that goes on. Dude came to my town, drove to and listen, Martin was right when he was talking in that live tonight. Everything he said was the truth. It was the truth. I was watching some of that live tonight. And Martin wasn't being disrespectful. Martin was just telling the truth. He's like, you're sitting here and you're giving these dudes shout outs. That was backing Ryan Up Church at one point, that was going outside of YouTube, that was us doxing people, that was doing shit, man. It's crazy to see these people getting shout outs by us, dude. When that's basically what he's supposed to be doing, is calling out a bully. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be calling out a bully and bullying the bully, but you're shouting people out that really are the bully.
Where the fuck do you cash in the shout out? How about that? We don't get anything from the victim status, because you're always recharging that fucking that card right there. Where's the shout out card? Where do we cash that bitch in at? Like, what does it matter? Are you talking about Chad shouting people out? Is that what it is? Is there some fucking status to be gained by this? That people just happen to agree with what he's doing or appreciate the skill that he used to do it? What is this, Johnny? What does any of this fucking mean, really? Right? You're on here making videos about it. You're the hour and 1 minute you were crying about this shit. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to get to the real reason, because as it was going on, I had a bit of an epiphany, because I watched it like fucking probably 800 other people. I watched this thing and I was thinking to myself, man, I bet Johnny wishes he could be up there with Progressive Patriot talking about what Ryan did to me, y'all. Well, he come to my whole hometown and set me up with the police. I was thinking about it. Like, Johnny missed this grand moment. There's like a big crowd in there. It was an open panel. It was a surviving Up Church panel. There was a lot of people, a lot of victim noises and statuses were just being sounded off. And you missed your opportunity, because now you and Ryan are cool. You and Ryan forgave each other, and you missed out on it. So you kind of supplemented it with this, right? That's what I got from all this.
Man, he went in on Kurt and fucking on Triple Slap. He went in on both of them, son. I mean, I gained some respect for Martin right there. At least he went up there and told the truth.
I don't respect Martin. Here's why. I don't give a fuck what he says. All respect for that dude ends with the fact that he displaced his wife and child from the place where they lived. Because him, like you, refused to work, refused to be a supporter, refused to pull his own weight. He squats in a trailer that his ex-father-in-law owns. I refuse to use the word respect in him in the same goddamn fucking sentence and apply it to him. It's not ever going to happen. That's called being principled, right? There's nothing he could say or do that's going to win me the fuck over, ever, because of what he did to his wife and child.
And he did. He went up there and told Chad and everybody the truth up there. That's exactly what's going on, too. Why these people are getting shout-outs from this dude? These are the same people that done some of the worst shit to people that was doing shit outside of YouTube. And they're out here getting shout-outs by this guy when you're supposed to be, like I said, you're supposed to be going after a bully. I had to ask him about threatening to put a CP on someone's computer.
So what's funny is I truly believe he nailed it with that, or else he desperately wanted to be up on there on panel. And thinks that I care as much as truth as I slept through it. Yeah, I mean, some people just have other priorities, right? Like to get up and go to work the next morning. Not Johnny. He doesn't have any such priorities getting in his way. He will. He's always available to watch a show or go on a panel, or because he doesn't have anything else going on. He's never too busy to be involved in YouTube drama.
No, it was brought up. It was brought up, and he answered the question, but it went back to Square. What did he say? He said within 24 hours, Square burned his computer. That's not the point.
It actually is the fucking point, Johnny. I mean, it's no secret that fucking Square is a goddamn weirdo. It's no secret, Johnny. He's like you. He's from your fucking tribe of weirdo bullshit. You know, so what kind of a dude who would sit there and burn his own motherfucking laptop? Right? Because a lot of people, like if you've watched Fusion covered this dude for a long fucking time. All of them did for a long time. He's a fucking weirdo. Right? And the fact that he burnt his laptop, what's that say? He's probably worried about something, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Imagine how far you got to fall to be siding with fucking Squareworks Media. If you find yourself like fucking rubbing, like finding some common ground with Square, think about that. And then we know that you'll never fall on the right side of protecting a child, right? You've proven that time and time again. So we'll be digging that video up again here pretty soon.
The point is of you saying you're going to put CP on somebody's computer, Bob. That's the point. That's the point here. Not that he burnt the laptop. You're just trying to say he burnt the laptop to get rid of the evidence. Something that you said you was going to put on his computer. And just because he burned it, after you saying you working for the government, you're working for the government, and you're telling people that you're going to have black hackers or black hackers, whichever way you said it, to put CP on somebody's computer. And you expect them not get rid of that computer or fucking get it out of their fucking lives because you're working for the government, motherfucker.
All right, let me help you with your fucking subpar intellect, Johnny. Think about this. If I am going to actually do something to you, right? Like something like that, something nefarious and set you up, do you think I would be stupid enough to fucking tell you that I'm going to do it? Do you really think so? Quite honestly, like let's just do some basic motherfucking logic here. Do you think I would fucking tell you if I was going to have someone plant something on your computer? Do you think that would be in the cards? Right? Or maybe the likeliness is that he has something on his computer and was afraid of it being found out and burned the motherfucker to try to hide it. That's the most likely scenario, isn't it? But it doesn't work for you dipshits who do nothing but try to spin and twist narratives. You just take context and do what you want with it to make it fit what you needed to say. That's what you stupid motherfuckers do. Quite honestly, Johnny, I mean, think about that. Why would you warn him if you were going to set him up? That does not make any sense. Only someone as simple as you would either believe it or try to take it and spin it. So which one is it? Neither one of them is a good outlook. If you're going to set someone up, you don't tell them or threaten them. You just do it, dumbass.
I mean, what'd they expect the dude to do? Yeah, he deflected, Rapper. Yeah, he deflected. He wanted to place blame on Square, saying that he burnt the computer. So basically, there was something on that computer, wasn't there? Like, what the fuck? You're the one that said you was going to put it on there. Yeah. For real, Tyrone. For real, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy to sit and watch these people try to get attention off this Ryan Upchurch situation.
Hold that thought, Johnny. The same people hung up on the wire wearing from Chad. Those same people don't see the Square computer stuff for what it is. No, but I think that was masterful of Chad to do that because he knew people were going to bite on it. He knew, dude, he trolled dude, literally threw hooks out there and motherfuckers chomped down on them and got them stuck square in their fucking jaw. And he just dragged them along for 4 episodes with them. He just dragged them in at his fucking leisure. It was masterful the way he did it because he knew that they would chomp on it and run with it. It was perfect. And I was like, dude, I have not heard one recorded conversation. I've not heard anything that would be some clandestine operation that's going to fit this description. And that's what I was saying. Like, I was like, dude, unless the 4th episode is full of all of these secret wired up recordings, I think he's trolled the fuck out of you. Sure enough, that's sure. And he did. And it was masterfully done. But yeah, these guys, they wore wire. Fuck.
You know, I wanted to go up there and I wanted to talk tonight. I mean, I'm glad I didn't.
We're getting to the meat of it now. I wanted to go up there and talk tonight. This is exactly what I thought. You were feeling so left out. The surviving Upchurch pinnacle of all of the victim status, Johnny. This is it right here. Top notch, big ass crowd, lots of people, hurt feelings, busted, bleeding puss bones all over the fucking place. You missed your opportunity. Man.
I'm glad I didn't. You know, even though I was being talked about tonight in that live, I guess it hurt Chad's feelings that I smacked old Triple Slap. Well, maybe you didn't know that the dude had been bullying me for years. Fucking talking about my wife and talking sexually about my wife. And
look, that's going too fucking far. All right, look, and I've told you, I've put it in songs, I've said it openly. No one, especially not after tonight, but no one is sexually interested in your washed up drug whore of a wife, Johnny. Do you understand that if she was even mildly attractive, the fact that she has touched you or been with you would remove any of that instantly? Instantly. Do you understand? You know how fucking far down how down bad you'd have to be to even consider her? Do you really? I mean, honestly. In the fact that you're trying to peddle this fucking notion to people that they're interested in her? Are you out of your fucking mind? You did that same shit to Goose. Said he was sexualizing your wife. Right? Said y'all went out to eat and he was trying to hook up with your wife. You did that shit. And you've tried to, like, look, dude, nobody's down bad that fucking far. It ain't happening, motherfucker. It ain't happening. What's up, Triple Nickel? So look, dude, he did. Triple T ain't fucking done. He's not interested in your wife. He offered her a better life. And it said just because his brother was interested in that shit. But I'm just saying. Yeah, that's not happening, dude. Nobody's interested in that.
Talking about my children and talking about the nastiest, vilest shit. That's one thing I did have respect for was his military service, or he'd have got a whole lot worse than what he did. Did he deserve a whole lot worse? You're damn right he did. You're damn right he did. He deserved a whole lot worse. But like Mark was saying in that live though, he was like, dude, you went to his town, man, drove and he admitted that in the live stream.
Who gives a fuck? Do you understand that the town of Paintsville and the Lowe's parking lot is part of the free roaming America thing where a man can go any fucking place he wants to? He's legally allowed to be there, Johnny. Legally allowed to be there. Does not give you the right to come and assault him. But this is old hat. We get into that. Gotcha, man. I got to show you all the DMs Johnny sent to Chad about how victimized he's been by me and that Chad should cut ties with me. Oh, no. No. Oh, he's a victim, man. Johnny, are you getting ready to switch teams again? You realize Ryan's probably got more on his plate right now, and there's not going to be any donations anytime soon. You're getting ready to switch it up, aren't you? You're getting ready to switch it up, ain't you? Man, I can see it coming. You really need to. Yeah, you probably just, you want to see if Chad's receptive to that, right? Maybe he'll feel sorry for you like some other stupid people. Yeah, I don't know, man. Damn, I don't know. Yeah, he's might be a nice guy, but I don't think he's that stupid. So,
to driving 2.5 hours out of his way, admitted that tonight in the live stream, that he drove 2.5 hours out of his fucking way to come and fuck with me.
Johnny, I'll have you know that I work all week and do all my chores just so I can make time to quote unquote fuck with you. I don't even get an honorable mention. Come on.
The people that need to be held accountable ain't getting held accountable. Those people on that side are the ones that need to be held accountable. Are they ever going to get it? It's going to be karma like it come around on old Slop Easy.
What's going on with Melinda's liver? Is that karma? That she get a little touch of karma, a little stage 3 karma there, stage 3 chronic karma in the liver. Is that what she got? Man. Oh boy. Woo.
Will be in the form of some legal shit or some lawsuit or some shit like that. That's what it's going to take. Well, I'm sure he does. That's what it is. It's more about the views is what it's about. B Rapper.
And yeah, if you find yourself, no, God, here, the B Rapper thing, right? He went on Triple T's panel one time and said this in like front of 100 or so people, probably a couple hundred people at the time. He said that he believed that Zanime was invented or created by the Russians to trick Ryan Upchurch. I shit you not. That was where the B Rapper fucking thing started and stopped for me. I was just like, look, and look, I am not surprised at all that B Rapper has found his way over into Johnny's camp, because these two motherfuckers are that stupid. They're that dumb. They're that dumb to fucking roll with that one. But yeah, there it is. Whew.
Right, and I ain't half his age. Like he's only 10 years older than I am. Little, I don't know how old he is, but he's like 10 years older than I am. So ever noticed that when you remember
Oh, here we go. Ferguson Plumbing Company, Floyd County. My business is literally across the street from these idiots. Dumbass smokes cigs and revs his bike from about lunch till 5 p.m. when I get home. Ah, man, that sucks. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I guess your property value went down when they got these two. And I mean, imagine that shit, dude. Well, I guess she probably ain't gonna, well, never mind. We all know where the fate of Miss Melinda's coming on, but these two come home, they get a new home, and then just proceed to just smoke it up. So, yeah. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, sorry about that, man. And, man, that's rough.
Oh my God, butterflies. I've actually got a recording of that dude telling me to come to his mother and dad's house. Okay. And yeah, I went there for a reason, to tell them that he was being recorded without he was recording them without their knowledge.
You think maybe they might have been aware of that, Johnny? If he shared it and you saw it, then they were probably aware of it. But hey, thanks for going above and beyond on that one, you fucking liar.
So to gain some type of victim status or some type of shit. So yeah, that's what he was doing. He was recording his own mother and his father. So yeah.
You know, once upon a time, I seen a guy recording his father on here. Picked him up off the side of the road and took him to get a bottle of fucking, I don't know, vodka or something. Asked him why he was drinking all the time. And then tried to get him to admit to some kind of a sexual molestation story that he had no idea about. And, oh, that was you. You fucking did that. And you didn't tell him. You didn't tell him. You ambushed your own dad, who is the town drunk / retard. You ambushed him and tried to get him to say, like, do something that you could twist context with and turn and validate your lying ass fucking story that you've changed multiple times about how you was a victim when you was a kid. Right? Oh, yeah, you did that. Man. Interesting that you will say that Gotcha Man's doing that stuff and it was some nefarious deal when we all witnessed you do it. Oh, that's right. You took that video down. I put it back up, though.
Yeah, he told me to go there, and that's what I did. So, yeah.
Listen, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. You should probably, never mind. Fuck it. I ain't going to do that. You'll cry. I ain't going to say that. Straight Hooter Shooter. I have forgiven people for the absolute worst, but I find it hard to believe that Kansas Rebel Man forgave this scumbag for blaming the death of his baby on him, and it was karma. I don't know. I think Kansas is more interested in being accepted by some people. I guess that's whatever. Yeah, definitely does make it better. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kansas is mentally fucking ill, if I'm being honest with you. There's no other way to explain that. Yes, exactly, Mander Schmanders. This is exactly what he was doing to his father. Exactly. Nope, no malfunctions with the dirty deletes. And he fucking hates that because he used to be able to do all this emotional posting and shit and then take it down and then pretend like it didn't happen so he could rewrite history. Nope. You wanted all the smoke though, and that comes with the subscription. So congratulations.
So what? Right. God. Oh, it's so wrong. He came to your town 4 or 5 times, and you went to his dad's house. That's wrong. Okay, go on somewhere with that shit. Like, for real, go on somewhere with that shit. Don't bring that fucking moving goalpost shit over here.
You don't like it when they hand it back to you, and you don't like seeing the shit you did, right? You reject it, telling people to go away when they show you the dirty deeds that you've done. Man. Oh, Rebel Man's backing him? Yeah, he seems a little bipolar. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, if you posted it to YouTube, I'm pretty sure they knew. It wasn't like you were hiding it. But yeah, of course, Johnny would never ever mislead anyone or spin some context or try to push a false narrative. It's just not in his makeup.
These dudes have done fucking way worse to me than I could ever done to them.
Okay.
Ever. Give a damn what you say. Stop making excuses for these motherfuckers. That's your problem now. That's it. That's their problem now. They ain't been held accountable for the shit that they've done.
Bitch, are you looking at a mirror? That's exactly what your motherfucking problem is. You keep running around, popping off at the fucking mouth because you've gotten away with it. That's why. You're saying other people are doing it, that they haven't been held accountable. Listen, Johnny, I understand it is so painful for you to hear your own words and have somebody break them down. But in all reality, that's all I've ever done. I review your video, and you've told people, he tried to ruin my life, y'all. Bitch, your motherfucking life was in ruins long before any of us ever saw you on a fucking video. Long before you ever subscribed to All the Smoke, your life was in fucking ruins. I mean, really, how the fuck? Like, it's not like you were some prominent individual and decided to make an innocent YouTube video and people just disagree with you and ruin your life. You've spent your entire life fucking up your whole life. And yet your dumbass blames everyone else. Yeah, and you're the only one who won't see that.
They expect somebody else to be held accountable, though. So take your fucking victim ass, fucking loving ass on over there somewhere.
Victim loving ass over there somewhere.
Yeah, go suck on somebody else's nuts.
Oh,
I say too.
Yeah, say more mean words, Johnny.
Right, Tyrone. Listen, I don't understand. Me and Ryan apologized to each other and moved on.
Okay.
We're not living in that fucking bullshit in the past. It's not like we're fucking best buddies. It's not like we're friends. None of that shit. I don't understand why people are so worried about how close me and Ryan is.
Nobody gives a fuck, honestly, Johnny. Quite honestly, nobody gives a fuck. You were just saying that you should have went up on that panel. You wanted to go up on that panel and give your surviving up church story, but you were on the wrong side. Now you and him are cool. Awesome. Cool story.
You think I don't know that Ryan still has some fucking, has some hate towards me for some of the shit I still have hate for some of the stuff that Ryan done to me. Like, it's going to be like that, but we forgave each other and moved on and moved past it.
No, you said you still have hate for some stuff Ryan did to you, but you forgave each other. That's not the definition of forgive, Johnny. That your definition of forgive is very, very skewed.
You all can't move past that shit. But I just want left alone. Because people want to use the excuse before that the reason why they was attacking me is for Ryan Upchurch.
Never once did anyone say that they were attacking you for Ryan Upchurch. At least I have never said that. I could give two fucks about anything to do with Ryan and your business. Your business was with me, and I made sure that there's a receipt for that. Let's see here, Miss Power Stroke. Yeah, the automated vault is a luxury. It's such a luxury. I get lazy and don't have to review it. That's fucked up. So I do have to do some uploads and then watch it on the fly. But yeah, we'll work it out. We'll get to this. If I can figure out what
No,
we're talking about.
you was doing it for views, for hate views.
Oh.
Just be honest. You was doing it for hate views. Just be honest.
I think you got a good idea right there. And I know we kind of talked about this. If you really, I think it's a good idea. You should go and interview his dad. You should go and interview. Like, I know he doesn't like that. I know Britt was talking to his dad. He didn't like that. And it would be nice for you to get the truth, from his dad and say, hey man, what's going on? This guy's out here slandering you, saying he got fingers in his butthole and all kinds of shit. Like, there's no record of it. I'd just like to clear your name, help you out. And here's a bottle of vodka. If that was to happen, I think the judge of YouTube probably sign off on that. Probably be all right.
I mean, that's all it was for. You made the excuse before of inserting yourself in the situation that happened between me and Ryan and putting yourself in the situation and making an excuse that it was because of what I was saying to Ryan Upchurch is the reason why you was attacking me. But everything that I was saying, these people are saying now. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. The shit I was saying back then, these same people that was attacking me are saying the same thing today. But I'm still getting attacked by these same fucking people.
Hey, listen, you could use your own words to prove the point that you're wrong. I mean, think about it. Initially, you said they used an excuse and said it was for Ryan. Well, okay. Now they don't give a fuck about what Ryan says or thinks, and it's not really an influence on their decision to not like you. Doesn't that really prove out in of itself? People don't like Ryan either because he acts like you. People don't like you because you are you. That's really the truth of it. You just told yourself that you're just fine. All the shit you do to people is all fine. They don't like me because Ryan don't like me. No, it turns out people don't like you because you're a piece of shit. That's why. And you've blamed it on Ryan this entire time because you can't face the fact that you're just not a good human being, Johnny. You're just not a good human being. That's the truth of it. This is why this whole thing is some kind of a just this puzzle you can't figure out. They still don't like me, y'all, and I'm cool with Ryan. Only you and Patty would be stupid enough to think that would work. Like, oh, Ryan's cool with me, so people are going to like me. No. People with integrity are going to be like, nah, I don't think so. Ryan's kind of fucked up. You might want to check on that boy. Johnny, on the other hand, yeah, we know what the fuck that is. So it proves itself out.
It don't make no fucking sense. It don't make no sense. Right, Tracy. That's what I'm saying. It's hilarious that now they hate Ryan when the whole time you were telling the it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, Tracy.
Oh, that's a thoughtful comment from someone who identifies themselves as stage 3 karma. Can livers stand their ground? I tell you what, it's savage. That is savage as fuck, and I'm enjoying it. And I gladly accept the consequence. That's fucking hilarious. He can figure it out. He screen records everything. He's got a choice to make, right? He's got iPhones full of Ryan and all the shit that Ryan supposedly did to him. And then he's got me reviewing his shit, which he just chooses to be like, he just tried to ruin my life, y'all. So it's valuable space. There's only so much shit you can fit on a fucking iPhone 3, I guess. So yeah, there you go. Go to Floyd County Plumbing Company and hang out with them people. Oop, there you go.
It just don't. It blows my mind too on a daily basis.
Shady J, thank you for bringing that up. I forgot. I'm surprised I didn't think of that myself. this will be, you remember you hit that dog that got hit by the car and you did the healing thing? You didn't heal your mom, and you maybe, you got any of them tokens left? You got any of them healing tokens left? I can remember you were telling people that you healed a fucking animal that got hit by a car. This comment right there, I think that's, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of old men on YouTube stalking it. There you go. He still has hate for Ryan. He does. Oh, he's talking in circles now because he doesn't see the logical flaws in the things that he says, but they're clearly there.
It don't matter. They have no reason to do it. Underrated. These people have no connection to my life. They ain't in my life. I don't know these people.
But you put your life in my fucking YouTube feed, dummy. You do all this goofy shit and put it on my YouTube feed. That's what you do. You calling people out. You just talking shit about my son. You're over here telling people on Melinda's 9,000 subscriber channel that I'm out here committing felonies, is what you said. You said I'm out here falsifying reports in your words, saying that I was committing felonies. Now, I probably should have made this point back at the beginning when all that was going on, but I was in such a hurry to get to your wife's liver that I kind of skipped over it. But I will fucking go back to it right now. Here's the thing about that, Johnny. It's not like there are laws, right, that could be maybe enforced for people who make false reports to a felony level. You would think that, like, if people were just making serial, like, false reports, that the police would step in and charge those people, right? Nope. They leave it up to you to accuse them of it with absolutely zero proof. It sounds like the kind of thing that someone stupid enough to commit a crime on fucking YouTube would say. But yeah, hey man, good luck with that. And I'm about to sue Merle's liver over what you just said.
None of them's had a reason to attack me and my family. None of them. I don't care who you are and what side you stand on. It's still been wrong the whole way around. So, yeah, exactly, Tyrone. Dagwin was right the whole time, but want to act like he was always wrong. Right. Right.
You gonna say, well, no, you're not gonna say that. Tyrone will say it for you.
Just like with when he came to Paintsville, and I told everybody, I said, John Holbrook's the one that set that whole thing up.
Now think about this. This is this part right here. This is the supplement for missing the Surviving Upchurch panel. Right now, he's going to drag us through this fucking story again, involving this big ass conspiracy with John Holbrook and Ryan Upchurch. How they work together in a diabolical manner. I'm not even sure what that fucking word means anymore, but I believe it was diabolical. And they set up this dude who's been arrested for fucking 25 fucking times. All kinds of shit, stealing, fucking assault, drugs. They had to go, the big powers come together. Powerful fucking lawman, YouTube fucking rap artist guy, 3 million subscribers, famous. These two had to come together to set up this fucking yellow idiot right here. That's the story we're being fed, right? He wanted to share this story with Chad on that panel so people could hear it, because somehow he rubs himself off to fucking being a victim and shit. I don't know why. It's weird to me, but oh, hold on. Straight hooter shooter. Saddest thing is that we care more about her liver more than Johnny. Yeah, by default, don't put that on me just yet. Yeah. Shout out to the Paintsville Dairy Queen. Oh yeah. And the mayor. Thank you, Big Shy Redneck, for reminding me of that. The mayor was in on this shit. He was in it.
It was a setup. That whole deal was a setup. Nobody would listen to me. Nobody listened. And it finally come out that it was a setup.
Then why didn't you go to prison for like 20 years? I mean, think about this. Why would John Holbrook risk his career? Why would Ryan Upchurch? Well, Ryan clearly is not worried about risking his career, but why would these two powerful entities need to come together for your little simple yellow ass? Why do they need to do that? That's the part that you can't really make sense of, right? They got to set me up. No. There you go. Appreciate that, Manders Schmanders. Thank you. Yeah, I was couldn't do that, but I couldn't disagree with Stray Hooter Shooter. So thank you for doing it for me. Ooh. Shout out to the young girl at the Dairy Queen that gave zero fucks that John was cussing at her after claiming that someone was gobbling at him. Yes, a whole group of teenage girls there at the Dairy Queen. Ooh, that'd be another good live to go over. I saw that in the vault the other day too. So have to remind me of that one. I'm going to bring that out again.
There was people out there pushing narratives that I was following a cop's wife around when that was far from the truth. I'd never done that in my life. It was all a lie.
Johnny, weren't you temporarily banned from driving down the same street that the fucking mayor lived on? I mean, didn't the court have to get involved in that? Yeah. You're a known liar, so the shit you say, no one's going to believe. So go for it.
It was all a lie. But it still got pushed around, and my image got fucking tore to shreds over lies being told, and people standing behind those lies.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Two parts. The comment, yes, that is that's self-evident. And this motherfucker just had the nerve to tell people that his image was torn to shreds. His image was torn to shreds. Now, think about this. Let's paint this picture correctly. Prior to this, Johnny was known for being gay and butt fucking at strip mines and shit. This dude was hooked up with another dude, and they had their little vests on and shit and ran off into the woods and was fucking each other. And that's what country boys do. That's what he was known for. Plus, he had this history of being a drug addict. He was always known as just loser motherfucker who just is if his entire motherfucking resume is a goddamn arrest record. He has no job history, but he's got an arrest record, right? There's nothing to offset that. It just keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing. No job history, nothing positive ever in this world, no accomplishments, nothing at all. His reputation and his image was torn to shreds. He's a fucking snitch, for fuck's sake. The whole fucking town knows that you're a goddamn snitch. Thank you, Hillbilly Dark Farmer. Thank you. Oh, my God. There you go. Yes, visit your local DQ. I visited Sonic this evening. It was delicious. There you go. His booty hole is so flappy, he has to wear Kotex to keep it from leaking down his leg. It does make an interesting sound.
Right, Tracy. Yep. You seen through them, I seen through them, and they hate it. Yep. No one listened. You're right. You're right about that, Tyrone. You're right about that, Tyrone. Right, Tennessee Accountability. I tried to say that too. Tennessee Accountability said when statements are made alleged to be matters of fact, but lies that's when it becomes defamatory.
No shit.
Yeah, now look at them. Right, Tracy. That's what I'm saying. Now look at them. Now look at these people. You too, crazy country. We all see what's really going on around all this shit now. Yeah. Yeah.
You got where's your source at on this one, Tattoo Teardrop? Where the fuck's the source? I doubt it. 13 points. No, don't think so. I demand to see proof.
Bing a ding. Appreciate that for the star. Well, Gladiator, well, good, buddy. Since it is, why don't you just
Oh, well, I think they do. I don't know about the details of this, Dino, but I don't know. Don't they like automatically give him like a leave, or did he actually do like a wrongful shoot? I mean, that shit does happen. I'm not going to pretend like it don't. I don't know the details of it, but yeah, it is what it is. So noted.
get on out of here then? How about that? You ain't gonna be here. Brapper, appreciate that, man. It's in a flow state. I don't know what that is. Bing a ding, send a 100. Send a chill. Appreciate that. Y'all crazy. Yeah, White. Why? Yeah, I'm from Kentucky. Yeah, Southern. What up, Mo? What up, OG Kicks?
Miss Lori come through earlier and told us it's June the 3rd. June the 3rd.
I'm human. That's right. Appreciate the high five, Brapper kid. Thinking of moving to Arkansas soon. I love my beautiful state of Kentucky.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful picture right there. That's at Merle's Liver official. Please don't talk about me. I won't say nothing else. I won't talk about it at all. But somebody needs to free this poor woman, and so she can get the support she needs, because she ain't gonna get it from this fucking idiot. He's gonna be out there revving fucking gifted motorcycles and playing on YouTube while she's withering away in the house. You know, that's what he's gonna do. And I have seen that firsthand, by the way.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on. That's right. Good times, man.
The poor liver has been through hell and back. The liver is shot. She will die from that. Well, I mean, think about it. For research purposes, she could be the first person in medical history to develop cirrhosis from that sugar salad slop shit that she makes. What the fuck's that shit she makes? The slaw salad sugar shit, whatever, the sugar slop sauce, whatever. That shit. That may have been whatever fucking that might have been what did her in right there. Research, I would think.
Why you Kentucky keeps sending Mitch McConnell? I never voted for the damn nobody.
Yeah, well, we know why. Oh, Cole, sorry. Merle's Liver may hang out in the tank. It's dried out enough. It's already beef jerky. I don't think we need to tan it. It's good. Coleslaw. Thank you, Jim K. Thank you. I do get confused and forgetful. T-Dam. So let's not forget the pecan dip. Won't forget that at all. Excited Delirium. What up? And there's just eyeballs of watching. Yeah, slaw salad is what that was. Even Hannibal Lecter isn't interested in that fucking liver. Thank you, Cocoa Pop. Thank you. No one's interested in that thing. That's sorry about that. 3 weeks ago from liver cancer, she lived 9 months after her diagnosis. She suffered horribly. That's a rough way to go. And I hope that don't happen to Merle. Sorry for your loss, Nikki Straight.
All that voting. Yeah, I seen Tamara in there tonight. I sure did. Actually, that's when I thought about going up there, Tracy. I thought about going up there when Tamara was up there, because for the simple fact is I wanted it to be put out there in front of everybody about what fucking happened. All these people fucking Bullshit.
Oh.
Look, I went through more shit than
Oh.
half of these fucking motherfuckers that's out here saying that they went through something with the shit with Ryan Upchurch, motherfuckers. I went through more shit that y'all could ever, and y'all sitting on here crying about it.
Man, you are saying that you were the MVP of the Surviving Upchurch panel and you didn't even get a chance to tell your fucking story? That's what this entire live was about. You talked a couple minutes, talked some shit on Chop, and then you went straight into this pity me fucking contest. Exactly. And you wanted to go up there, and when you seen Tamara up there, which I don't think she's got any more security gigs, I got to be honest. I did see her up there, and hopefully she's doing better. But she did survive. I don't think she's still carrying a Glock and protecting important people. But needless to say, Johnny saw her up there, and he's like, "No, I was more of a victim than she was. She just lost a house." Look at him right now. He's thinking back like, man, all of the victim credit that I could have got and charged up my card with that. He's missed out on all of it. All because you choose to forgive Ryan and be cool with him. Johnny, you should have waited to forgive Ryan. Now you missed out on that.
Shit. I went right through the wake of fucking crack squad attacking me, man. I went through every bit of that shit. Crazy times. Y'all sit there and watched it. Every bit of it unfold. All of it. Right. Agent Smith says, "Oh, that I agree. Voting is for those who believe they're in charge, more especially when you're a family man." Right, underrated God, yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Oh, I've noticed, Bass Hackwards. I pay attention to everything this fucking idiot talks about, and these are the key moments right here, right? Because he has nothing to gain from being cool with Ryan. It's actually dampering his victim status, being cool with Ryan. So he can't get any cash apps. It's just Ryan's just got too much shit going on right now. Like, I don't really think he can afford to. Well, I mean, he probably could afford to support the Gobble family, but it wouldn't be in his best interest to do that right now with everything he's got going on. So he realizes that that's probably dried up. And, so it may be more beneficial for him to flip this around. So, oh yeah, he dropped he dropped his Cash App. Wasn't long after he was charged with the terroristic threatening that he's currently dealing with right now. He dropped his Cash App after he had the the $12,000 that he put on camera. What an idiot! Yeah, he'll be crowdfunding here shortly. So.
Yeah, they ain't no sense in a person trying to prove anything. Ain't no sense in none of that shit, man. I'm tired of trying to prove that I'm a better person than all these people say that I am on the internet. But there ain't no sense in trying to do that.
You're tired of trying to prove you're a better person than what we say you are. That's a lot to unpack, Johnny. Hey, look, we'll just hit the big points, right? The bullet points, if you will. You still don't have a fucking job. You provide zero to your family. In all likeliness, your bad decisions are going to end up killing your wife. So I don't really think you're a good person. I think you're firmly outside the box where we determine whether you are a good, productive human being or not. I don't think you're in the good category. I just don't. So, yeah, there's really not a whole lot of proof.
There ain't no sense in trying to do that. No, don't even worry about these people. You should have. I tried, but I stowed on comments, and I was going to Waffle House because I can fight, and it put me in a fighting mood.
What strain you got there? OG Kush, rapper. OG Kush. Smoke the OG shit. Because I'm OG Dagburn. You don't need to explain that to me. I'm old enough to remember all the bullshit that led to today's world. Right, Agent Smith? Yeah, I know, man. So most definitely, they don't know your life story, right? Right? Whenever they come in contact with, they may that person look bad, but they're in themselves. Some of these people are delusional, man. They forgot about what all they've done to people and shit.
I had that same feeling, Jay Johnson. So what I have noticed is that generally when karma does knock on the door, it's at a time where you have more to lose. That like, you know, like the delayed onset of karma. Like when you were down and out and didn't have nothing to lose before, like when you're on the voucher and getting the food stamps and the free ride and all that shit. So you didn't have nothing to lose. But now they've just now gotten into a house, just now gotten a decent vehicle, and a little, like, it looks like a little bit of success on the outside. And then bam, karma from way back in the day sneaks up on you and says, hey, you got some bills due, sweetheart. Here you go. And Kathy LaGrange coming in. Damn, I tried to grab it. It was moving. With a 20 bomb. Yes, he's a beggar. I would never send him a dime, but you sent me $20. I do appreciate that, Kathy LaGrange. Thank you so much. We're donating to the Fuck Johnny Gobble Fund and to the, it's got nothing to do with Merle's liver. We're not helping out with that cause at all, but appreciate the 20 bomb. Thank you. Oh, exactly, Uncle Will. Yeah, you've seen it too, right? Just when you got enough shit to lose, man, them bills come due on that shit you pulled back in the day. Fuck yeah. Leave that up there.
They sure have done that. They sure have forgot. Shit. It's what happens when you speak up against evil. People try to destroy your life.
You speak up against evil and people try to destroy your life. So what were you doing to improve it, Johnny? Like, what were you bettering? Were you like continuing your education or bettering yourself or trying to work your way up in the company you work for? What were you doing exactly? Oh, that's right. You were on YouTube being a fucking idiot. Right. And snorting shit out of the carpet. Yeah.
Yeah, they yeah, exactly. They done so much, they done forgot all that they have done. Right. Wish Wade was here to see all this. I wonder what side he's schoolgirl ass will be on. You know where he'd be, Tracy? He'd be right there defending Ryan. I would just wonder if he turned on Gail and everybody else. That's what I wonder. If Wade would have done all that. That's a question we could ask these folks. Like, how would you think that Wade would take all this?
I wonder if I wonder if Inside Corners will have any of those colorful comments that he puts in the chat over there about Wade. If he'll say any of that shit about Melinda. I wonder if he'll continue with that trend. Wonder how it's going to work out. Yeah, karma's just curb stomping the shit out of him at this point. Yeah. Yeah. What life does he have? Exactly. He has none. What's up, Error 404? Everybody in chat, make sure you put the title to your vehicle in the glove compartment of said vehicle tonight, simply because Martha's tweak said it's a mandatory thing. Yes, he is retarded. Yep, karma's a nasty bitch. She lets you get comfortable and forget all the evil shit you've done. Then she shows up and says, surprise, bitch, I'm here to take everything you have. That is exactly how it works.
For real. Wade was a diehard Ryan Upchurch ball licker. 100%. 100%. Just like all these people, that's what I'm not understanding. All these people that was around in the Wade days and all those days back then are now getting shout outs from these fucking people that was doing the worst to people, that is behind a lot of the bullshit that's happened on YouTube. It's wild. It's wild. It's just wild, man. It's like them making excuses for Peristroke and all these other people. Captain Kurt, they put him on the spot tonight with the Kylie Rodney shit. Peristroke needs to be the next one. They all need to be put on the spot. Just like Kurt was put on the spot tonight. Because if I remember correctly, wouldn't PBR and his whole life was fucking basically tried to destroy PBR's life for him just trying to be a fan of Ryan and tell him that he better stop before he end up getting sued. And what happened? These same people were the same people that was pushing narratives about PBR being a pedophile, and no truth to any of that at all. Just made up fucking narratives being pushed. And a lot of these people was part of the Wade. Wade was one of them was calling out PBR for Ryan Upchurch.
Johnny, PBR called fucking social services on you. He's the one person that did it. And what got PBR into his victim status is he kept telling people that they were going to get sued, right? Along with Ryan, they were going to get sued for simply partaking in a panel, right? This is what you said, right? This is your whole thing. And this fits perfectly with what you're doing. And it's actually going to be the very next video that I do. But your thing is you think Kurt deserved to get sued, Peristroke deserved to get sued, father and son deserved to get sued. How about the other people, those other panels that Ryan did with other people that weren't those people, that never fucking uttered your name or gave a fuck about you? There was a lot of other people that talked about this. You know who was one of them who 100% agreed with Ryan? PBR. Yeah. Boy, that video just came up the other day too. He was 100% in lockstep agreement about Xana May being part of this with Ryan Upchurch. How about him? Does he deserve to get sued? How about you? You also agreed with Ryan. You also agreed with it. So anyway, the very next video that I do, I'm going to explain to you specifically, Johnny, exactly what got Ryan Upchurch sued. I'm going to break it down for your simple-minded, stupid ass, and I'm going to explain it to you slowly and in detail so you understand why he got sued. He wasn't a mute guy. He was just running from the cops, and he needed an excuse.
And was pushing some of the wildest fucking stories I've ever seen in my life about people. It was wild. It was wild back then, man. The script has flipped for sure. Yeah, it has. It has. It sure enough fuck has. Look at old crusty ass over there, boys. He's done went over to that side and everything now. After talking shit about him. And they just accept him in because he talks about Dagburn all the time. That's the only content he's got.
Johnny, do you understand that the side that you're speaking of is an entire community of people who don't like you? You do get it, right? It's an entire community of people that just don't fucking like you. There's no side to it. People don't like you. We can take a break from our productive lives and show up here and shit on you, have some laughs, do some fucking, some super chatting, some talking shit in the comments, and just making fun of your fucking dumb ass. And that's the community. It's no side to it. It really isn't. Because people with values and common sense recognize you for what the fuck you are. The fact that Ryan couldn't recognize you for what the fuck you are, that's his fault. And that's his problem. But the rest of us have all been on this page from the beginning. It's always been fuck Johnny Gobble for life. And that for life part, that's for real.
Dagburn. He was the next one wanting to get a truck. You know what I mean? His son done got one. He wanted one too. He wanted to be the next one to ride on a side by side with Ryan at church at Ghost Ranch. Didn't you know? Didn't you know?
Johnny, if I ever got an invite to Ghost Ranch, how do you know I would go? I don't know. I don't even think I'd go. And I sure the fuck ain't riding no nut to butt shit with nobody. That's just gay. That's for you.
Didn't you know? Yeah, Charlie, I seen you in there saying gobble, gobble in there. I seen you. I don't know why people kept on bringing me up in there. Why y'all bringing me up?
Because you're a reckless faggot. That's why. Anyway, jealous motherfucker, truck in truck. Yeah. That's truck and truck. Yes. Dude. Oh my God. You think about this. This dude's over here flaunting this fucking stupid ass used Jeep. And, clearly anyone who's seen my truck knows I don't need another truck. So, and I'll do a little bit bragging on it, Johnny. My truck's badass. So it is a badass truck, dude. So it just is what it is. And it's all mine.
I'm one of them that fucking was attacked and went through all the same shit these people are crying about. It's hard. It's hard to sit here and watch these people sit there and cry about the shit when I went through 10 times more than what they could ever fucking went through.
Oh.
Crazy.
Well, Johnny, I mean, you went through 10 times more than all they could have went. Well, you were also doing about fucking 400 times as much. And you're the only motherfucker I know that gets on here, talks shit about people, and then goes, I'm the victim, y'all. They attacking me. I mean, you literally open this video talking shit about Chop Easy. You talk shit about all these people, and then when they respond to you or review your video, you become the victim. It's an endless fucktard cycle that you just happen to be in. So.
Yeah, they did, Tracy. They did. They did. They cooked up paperwork and everything, doctor's paperwork and everything on him, Tracy. Tried to say that dude had AIDS and all kinds of shit. Same thing like I seen a video, somebody sent me a clip the other day of somebody playing a video.
Anyway, before we get lost on that, before I forget what the fuck you just said and get lost on that point, think about this story that's been rolling around, right? Honestly, and this is going to be, hello, Gail. Good to see you. This is going to be straight along the lines of back what I talked about with the laptop and Square, right? Why would Square burn his laptop? Well, think about this. This supposedly someone had taken someone's medical paperwork and doctored it to make it look like someone has AIDS. This is what he's saying, right? This is the narrative that himself and AD tried to push, but AD was too high and dropped the fucking ball. So think about this. Like, I'm just going to do the real basic logic shit here. The paperwork, no one here has ever seen. If you have a copy of it, send it to me. I'd like to see it. So think about this. You're so far ahead of trying to get, you want to get ahead of what the fuck you think is coming here. There's a rumor going around that you have the gift that keeps on giving, right? So then you get out there and you say that someone doctored your fucking paperwork. Well, where's the paperwork at? Where's the original paperwork at? How can you say that it's doctored when no one's ever released it or showed it to anyone? Oh, well, that's because you're a very reactionary person, and you're basically a fucking locale. Someone can troll you into admitting something, can't they? Because if they've never seen this supposed paperwork, how do you know it's doctored? Show me where it was put out. Right. It never has been released. It's never been put out there. I thought the whole fucking thing was a rumor until Johnny Goblin AD got together one day and confirmed it. Now I'm like, oh, what's up, Potential? I'm like, oh, okay. So that wasn't just a rumor. These two dipshits who are just fucking subpar intelligence confirm the fucking rumor. Confirm it. And then because you're so scared to death, you know that shit's out there somewhere and someone's going to drop it. So you have to get out ahead of it and claim that it's been doctored. How would you know that it's been doctored? No one's ever seen it. No one's ever released it or put it out. How do you know that it's been doctored? Well, clearly because you're fucking locals is what you are. You're idiots. You get fucking trolled into revealing the truth. You're stupid motherfuckers, man. Again, shit like that. This is why this game right here, it's a game for, people who are semi-intellectual. They understand. They can play chess, right? They can predict moves. And idiots like you guys are just too stupid to play this. And again, think about that, Johnny. That's something that you could sue somebody for. You could sue them, right? That's right there. There's intentional malice, defamatory. You could really hurt someone's reputation by doing something like that. But nobody ever got sued because it didn't happen. But it's because morons like you get out here and push that fucking narrative. So, yeah, the paperwork's been doctored, but it hasn't been released yet. I think you just confirmed what we all were suspecting anyway. And hey, look, it wouldn't be a surprise if some dude who gets pounded in his ass in a public park by strangers happened to have the gift that keeps on giving, right? Nobody's going to be shocked by that. So, anal fissures or fistulas or whatever the fuck it is, that shit.
And it's a clipped video. And in the video, I'm saying in the video, you all are saying that I have AIDS. They clipped out the part where it says I have AIDS and clipped that in a video, and knowing that they're pushing a false narrative by saying that or by doing.
So you just said that. Are you saying you recovered from it? Are you Magic Johnson and that shit? What? I just heard what I heard. Interesting.
That they don't care that they're doing that. They push it as a fact. So they have pushed the same thing about me. They've pushed that I have AIDS. They've pushed that I've had some of the worst shit. That's what they do.
Yeah, Hep C is pretty bad. I gotta admit, that's pretty nasty. Did he really say that about you, Gail? That's horrible. What a fucking piece of shit this dude is. He also said that you did stuff to kids or something too, didn't he? He's a piece of shit, man. So.
That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. That's why I say, I found peace in my life. These people don't even understand what peace is.
He got rear-ended in the park. He's just minding his own business with his pants down around his ankles, and what luck would have it, that's how it happened. What's up, buddy? There you go. Oh.
They don't even understand what peace is. They'll never understand.
No. Won't understand.
And old Stop Easy over there saying, oh, that humbled me. That lawsuit humbled me. Well, obviously it ain't. When you're pushing a narrative to people that I have to turn myself in to a jail and shit like that, when you know that's a complete lie. That's
Here's what I do know, Johnny. I know right now you have been charged by the state of Kentucky, right, with terroristic threatening, and it's the highest level misdemeanor. I forget the number. Either way, which is punishable by up to a year in jail and a lengthy fine. So it's a pretty serious deal, right? It's legit. You have been charged with it. I literally watched you commit the crime on video. That's not pushing a fake narrative. That's not pushing falsities about you. That's not anything that would shred your image or do any of that. It's shit we watched you do. So the fact of the matter is you hear people saying it, and that's what hurts your feelings. That part, that other people are speaking it out loud, and you're embarrassed by the fact that you have fucked up and you've been this way and done these things to other people. And you don't like hearing it. So it's a fact. Everyone knows it. You did it on YouTube. You did it on a fucking live stream. You did it on 2 live streams, as a matter of fact. It wasn't just you were mad. You were threatening someone, threatening to end their life. So, hey, man, that's for you to work out. And, we'll see how that goes.
That's defamation. So obviously it didn't. You must have got the paperwork in the mail today or something for you to go on there. Or was it yesterday, 2 days ago? You must have got the papers in the mail. But you still want to put out defamatory shit and lies and push lies. Still to this day. So it didn't humble you very much. Sure didn't humble you very much, obviously. Or you wouldn't speak lies on nobody. You wouldn't speak a lie at all on somebody if it had humbled you, like you're saying it's humbled you. Because I wouldn't want to tell a lie about a soul. You know?
Bitch, you open this fucking live up with telling lies, motherfucker. That's all you do. Literally. That's all you fucking do is tell lies. Oh, hello, Victoria. I didn't know if I'd said hello to you or not. A lot going on there.
No, they use everybody's name, Dagburn, Ryan, B. Millie. Yeah, I know. I know it. Like I said, though, you never know why they're sitting here laughing about Ryan Upchurch. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not defending Ryan Upchurch. I'm not defending him at all. I mean, he ended up having to pay for what the words that come out of his mouth. It is what it is. What am I supposed to do about it? That I'm not going to be like these people on the internet. Fucking, I've done let go of the hate that I have for him. That's why these people are doing what they do now, is because they hold on to a hate for someone so bad that you're willing to do whatever to get those views.
You said earlier in this live that you still had hate for him, and now you contradict yourself. It seems like you're struggling with this, man. Either you can let it go or you can't. I mean, we know you, right? All of this shit is just, you're always going to use this status of, I've been hurt. I'm a victim. My butthole's bleeding. You're always going to use that shit. It's always going to be of some value to you, which I will never understand. You know, I mean, to be 100% honest with you, if someone got over on me, you know, yeah, I'd be I'd be low key embarrassed by it, but I would move the fuck on, dude. I would, hey, change whatever's going on. I wouldn't be fucking parading around, be like, I've been the victim of this person, and this person, and this person, and he did this right here to me. I don't understand the value in that. But again, man, you said earlier you still had hate for him. Now you let the hate go. So yeah, he's still pining over Ryan is right. This love, the dude, that love is a motherfucker. Motherfucker. He made hundreds of videos with that shitty ass mother of Ryan, who both were counting down the days until Ryan got his karma. Yeah. Oh, they were waiting for his fucking downfall. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, G3 Mini. It was not. Jill Hetty, sorry I'm late, but I'll be watching the full replay. Love your writing, music, and the rest of your content. Thank you so much, Jill. I do appreciate your comments, and thank you for the support. Oh, Tattoo Teardrop. He's shitting himself. He got thrown off. Wow. There you go. So Rich Newbuck says, I will never forget the day I got the PBR paperwork. I had to wait 4 hours for Rusty to wake up and share the news. Then he wanted to sit on it for another week. LOL, good times. It was very hard to keep Rich contained for that entire time. He literally probably wanted to go live the minute he shared it with me. But I think my way was better if I gotta be honest. So
views and or whatever on the internet. That's why I say this.
Brittany says, I'm new here. I used to follow this idiot. Now I'm going to unfollow. Thank you for this information. My channel is full of this information. If there's any doubts you have about this guy, feel free to watch anything. It's in that library. And if you know, go to my Rumble channel, Rusty Truck Dude, and there is all kinds of stuff there that you could find. If you have any doubts about the character of this individual, all of it is in his words. So glad I could open your eyes, and now your life is going to be better.
These people will never truly know what peace really is in life. Their lives literally fucking suck. Fucking suck.
I don't know, man. My life's pretty good, Johnny. I'm doing all right, man. I said I'm in a pretty good place, dude. Kids are doing good, man. We don't want for anything. We don't need for anything. I think I'm doing all right, man. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed in a lot of ways. But with that blessing, I had to do a lot of sacrificing, man. In my younger years, I had to prioritize supporting my family and investing in myself and doing things that, you know, I had to make decisions that maybe weren't fun at the time in order to get to where I'm at right now. So that's kind of how it gets there. But I'm doing really good, man. My life far from sucked. So
it's sad because Chad and them really weren't around for that. No, Tracy, they wasn't around. I don't think Chad was around whenever the shit happened. Yeah, when it all begun between me and Ryan, Chad was around. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Chad was around, so he knows about it, you know. But for him to say, "Oh, I don't stand on that. I don't believe in that. We're going to let you use your military services as a shield to do what the fuck you want to people."
Oh, okay, Johnny. Let's see. You're trying to. You're upset because Chad did not think that it was. Didn't think it was a good idea for you to assault a veteran. Okay, not only just a veteran, but a man who is has had Purple Hearts awarded to him. And I know you don't understand why you get a Purple Heart. It's when you're injured in combat, you get Purple Hearts, Johnny. This is how the military recognizes your service. So he has an elevated level of service, right? Man has some physical things going on with him, and yet he does not quit. He doesn't use it as an excuse. He doesn't claim the victim. He continues to get up and do what he can do every single day. And you chose to strike him and assault him for coming to the same town that you fucking live in. Right? Because normal, rational people are not going to support that kind of scumbag fucking behavior. Gobble. That's the problem, right? And Chad was right there with it. Like, nah, I'm not cool with that. It's pretty clear to me that Johnny's a piece of shit for doing that. And now you've got a problem with it because he doesn't see your victim status.
That's what these people are giving this dude a pass to do whatever the fuck he wants to do because of his military service or his military background. There's piece of shit people that fight in the military all the time. So I don't know, man. It's all wild. Chad has his memory on a one-way street. We all hate Ryan as our group. Yeah, exactly. Rock Talk. It's that one his memory on a one-way street, and that's to hate Ryan. Yep. Until he literally really forgives Ryan and moves past the shit, He's still going to continue to hold on to that hate for Ryan while he's out here trying to get views on the internet and not vetting a soul that's coming on your panel that you're listening to and you're supporting on a daily basis that was part of the problem.
So, and I've often said this, Johnny is very selective of who he will pull that shit with. Jay Prez right here. He said he won't fucking meet me. And I know this dude is 100% he's a puss. He's not going to fuck with people who will manhandle him. He will not. He's afraid. And just like Brittany said when she gave her little interview and spoke on this, the only thing he will fight is a woman or a child. Something about a lawsuit. But he fights women and children is what this dude does. And he's a bit of a puss. And you'll get a shot at him, I'm sure, Jay Prez. If not, somebody on the inside might make that happen. You never know.
That was part of the problem. Facts. That's a fact. Because a lot of these guys that he's shouting out right now, one of them being Got You Wallet. This dude, if y'all don't remember, he's been the dude that went after Ryan at first. He was a supporter of mine. He's seen everything that Ryan was doing. If y'all remember, he come to the house and hung out at the house. I welcomed him to my home, and then next thing you know, he's flip-flopping because someone found out where he worked at and what his number was. So he had to flip on Dagburn to switch to the other side because he was scared. He was going to have to go through what I'd been going through. These people don't want to ever go through what Dagburn went through.
Oh, this comment right here, just like you vetted Ricky Gagger. Ricky Gagger was vetted for him, T. He was vetted for him, and you know it. I ain't telling you nothing that you don't know. And I'm going to drag that video out here shortly. We're going to go over it. I'm feeling kind of frisky enough to do it. It's in the works. It's going to be in the near future. I don't want people to forget that this dude went to bat for a fucking child molester, a verified child molester. And told him he loved him, played his music, was going to go clear his name and all that shit. Yeah, that's what people need to know about right there. And thank you for that comment. It was so fucking true. Yeah, he's talking about people getting vetted.
They don't want to ever have to go through that. And if they ever have to go through a little piece of it, like what's his name? Trey
Austin. Go back over there and leave your cat alone. Find something to do with your night. All right. It could be you. You said some fucked up shit about Wade too. Stupid.
Healy. Trey Healy used to stay on my neck for Ryan Upchurch. Used to stay on my neck for Ryan Upchurch.
I knew there was a reason why I like Trey. He's a good dude, man. Also, he can fucking sing. Damn. It's actually a very talented individual. And he's got common sense enough to stay on your fucking neck. What's up, Great White Wolf?
Now he's crying because he got a little taste of what motherfucking these people will do to you. How do you think I felt for fucking 4 years now? 4 years now.
I feel, and I'm over here, my heart's bleeding for you. How the fuck did you feel for 4 years? I don't give a fuck how you felt for 4 years. How's your wife felt for the past 17 fucking years dragging you through life? How about that, dude? Because, hey, listen, that was an excellent fucking investment and we're learning right now, huh?
I let go of all that hate for Ryan and found peace because I wanted to be left the fuck alone. So I wanted to be left alone from these people.
That's why you talk shit about them all the time and then claim the fucking victim when they fucking give it back to you. Right. Endless story. You know what? I couldn't help but notice that if you were honestly fucking so traumatized by shit on the fucking internet, I mean, if it really, really inflamed your puss bone and just busted you open like you claim it does, you would get the fuck off of it. You would be the fuck away from it. Like, God, that was a horrible fucking experience that I had over there. Write a negative review on YouTube and leave it. Like, man, them people, they ruined my life. Nope. You're continually still here on it, though. There's people throwing money at me again. Hang on. Bamadon coming in. What a 5 bomb. He said, I've been working my ass completely all the way off, and I just got a little bit of a break. What's up, rusty motherfucking truck? Gotcha, everybody. This live. Appreciate that 5 bomb. Bamadon. Don 0495. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Every little bit helps. It will not help Merle's liver, though. I think I should have probably put that in the beginning. No refunds.
These people can't leave well enough alone, bro. They just can't. That's all they got in life. That's the only way they met these people, acquaintances, and these people that they think that they're friends while they're sitting on the internet doing some of the wildest shit to people and fucking just cheering it on.
5 or 6 days ago. It's probably about 5 days ago, 5 or 6 days ago, 5 nights ago, something like that.
On why it's happening. Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, Johnny, man. I love to see other people fucking call you out for your bullshit. I love to see it. I'm going to cheer that on. I'm going to support the fuck out of that because it needs to be done. And I 100% support other people doing it. I think the more the merrier. Not that you're ever going to get it, right? But you know, it is what it is. It's a civic duty, if you will.
It's no fun. It's no fun. It's not fun. Everybody's suing. I attacked that dude over you, the Trey dude. Did you, Tracy? Did you attack Trey? What's up, TNT 13, Dad? If my master forgave, who am I not to? I can forgive but not forget. If I forget, I put myself in a position to be involved again in the future. Right? Right? What up, beachside redneck? Dagburn baptized with.
Damn, did you hear that? Big Shy Redneck is over there in his chat. That's fucking wild. I thought that guy was loyal.
Power of the Holy Ghost. We call that laying hands at Southern Pentecost. Man, you need to go on there beachside and you need to tell the story that these people was wanting you up there tonight for you to get on there and tell your story about the guitar deal. Maybe you need to give them a little taste of who all's been on the wrong side of the tracks this whole time and who's not. You know what I'm saying, beachside? Give them a little 20 twin. Man, it's crazy. I know it. We all know it. Right, beachside.
That is the best bathroom I've ever seen on YouTube. I think the second best bathroom was that one that, not this lady Tracy, but the other lady Tracy, the one that wipes the wrong way was in on Alive. But his was definitely the best.
It just makes me sick to see. I see Chad's only got one agenda, and it's hate for Ryan Up Church. That's just me being.
Stray Hooter Shooter with a 50 bomb. I pray that everyone comes to Jesus. Johnny is not a great example of someone that has a relationship with him. I still have some. What? Am I going to read this? I still have some work as well. Well, Stray Hooter Shooter, as always, I do appreciate the 50 bomb. Thank you so much. Comes to G. Let's think about this. I pray that everyone comes to Jesus. Johnny is not a great example of someone that has a relationship with him. Yes, he is definitely not one who's going to follow the teachings of Jesus. And you're saying that you're not perfect as well. As always, I do appreciate the healthy donation. Not necessary, but thank you for doing so.
Real. I see the look in his eyes because I used to have the same look in my eyes. Using a situation to use it for gain.
I apologize, Lady Tracy. It was just bad timing. I'm sorry. Your name is lovely. That other chick ruined it for you.
Popularity and shit and gain off of it. It's not the right move. It just ain't. I'd say.
Who the fuck are you to talk about the right move? Oh my God. Like you've just forgotten every single fucking thing you've ever done on here. Like every single thing you've ever done on here is exactly what you just described. Oh my God.
But she not going to be a counselor over here. With TNT 13 Mom, we hear you. Appreciate you being over here, TNT 13 Mom. Don't nobody hate him. He needs to do better. Right, Beachside, I understand that. Yeah, I was saying the same thing back then, Beachside. I was saying the dude, I still saying it today. How long did I call out the fucking drug use? I called it out for many, many years. Because you know why? Because I'd been there. I had been there. I'd been there. I'd been the one on fucking drugs and shit.
Couple of points. I'm probably going to lose this one. Big Shy Redneck. He just said you was over there in the chat. He just said you was over there. That wasn't me. I just heard what he said. Anyway, the fuck I knew that was going to happen. Put this back. All right. So basically what Johnny just said is he's been calling out the drug use for years. So you're meaning to tell me that when Ryan was able to effectively manage his drug use, you were calling him out. But today's Ryan, who you claim is completely sober, right? Who's not spiraling or off the rails or doing things that are bad for him and everyone around him. You don't think that he's on... Fuck. Dude, the mental gymnastics to keep up with your retarded ass, Jesus. I'm running out of steam.
I done lived that life, so I could see it. That's right. Happy birthday to Up Church. Right. Exactly. Happy birthday, church. But we all seen it. And the people what I don't understand is the people like Chad and Deerdorf and all these people, they was fine with it as long as they was getting the money that they was getting and what they was getting from him. Why wasn't you saying nothing back then? When he was losing his mind back then?
Because he wasn't losing his mind back then, Johnny. He took a very, very steep decline after this incident. And this is just my own personal observation and opinion. After the falling out with his mom and he realized that she was behind a lot of shit involving taking money and stuff from him, he has been on a steady fucking decline since that happened. Everything in his life, social, talent, his music, everything has been on a steady decline since that happened. I mean, the dude got Mama Didn't Try tattooed on his fucking face over that. Right? That's the truth of it. So this decline started with that. And guess who was a big part of that? You were a large part of that deal, weren't you? Yeah. He wanted to know why she was giving you money. I won't let people forget that. That's the truth. Oh, Bama Don 0495 with another 5 bomb. He says, wow, so she has cirrhosis of the liver. Let's keep it real, Don. She has stage 3 chronic cirrhosis. I don't know if I'm assuming the chronic means it's worse. If you do some Googling, it's not a good outlook. I'm late as I leave this comment. I hear him saying something about calling out drug use. Strange. It's ironic, actually, would be a better way to describe it. Very ironic. Do appreciate the 5 bomb, sir. Thank you. And yeah, I let her tell you at the beginning of this live. She didn't want nobody on YouTube to know. So I think that's pretty fucked up. She probably needs some friends right now to help her through this.
Why did y'all attack people online for saying that he was on drugs back then when it was the truth? No,
Johnny, he always said that he liked to take Adderall. He said he likes to take shrooms, and obviously he's made songs about smoking weed. So I don't, like I said, I don't think that I think that's a big misnomer on your part. A lot of people can do drugs, just don't let drugs do you. I think that was the consensus. And I think most musicians probably do ingest some substances that people would label as drugs. Maybe it's the more accurate way to put that is drug use wasn't an issue. It seems to be the only fucking issue right now.
Why was those people getting attacked by people like Skylar and fucking Billy Wayne? And
shout out to Skylar and Billy Wayne, by the way. Thank you for everything you've done. Because clearly you're getting shout outs for it now. Stage 3 means you are in decompensated state. Ooh, the Google search is on. A decompensated state. I'll save you the Google unless you need more info on life expectancy and such. There you go. Anyway, back to this. Shout out to Skylar and Billy.
And Gail and all that shit. That's the reason why I was attacked, is because I was saying Ryan was on drugs. And Gail and Skylar and Billy Wayne, all of them was attacking me. Say something, get fired. Well, yeah, say something, get fired. I'd rather stand on integrity and get fired from a job than sit there and allow it to happen just because of what you're getting from that person.
Again, not a topic that you should personally be speaking on. you talking about what you would rather do at a job is just not a topic you should ever touch, Johnny. I mean, I've already gone over this. You don't have like a resume or an actual work history. Probably it's not a good look. No one's going to take you seriously when you start talking about what you would rather do, especially with anything to do with morals or integrity or any of that shit. So yeah, no.
Using them for the moment. If we can't see that throughout every bit of this story with Ryan Upchurch, that there was so many in his life that was snakes and they was looking to get what they could get from him, you got issues. You're blind. Been there, done that. People are lost. Well, their money train has stopped now. That's the answer. Yeah, but I'm not understanding, Rock Chalk. Why continue to go after me?
Oh, I'm very sorry to read that, Lady Tracy. That's sad. It's never easy, man. When them pets go, they take a part of you with them. That ain't easy. So very sorry to read that.
Why do these people continue to go after me? Over what I had said back then to Ryan. Or what I'd done to Ryan. We were haters. We were trying to wake him up. And I don't even like the dude, but my heart was, mine was too, Tracy. There were so many people that I was giving Ryan Upchurch hints, and the people that fucking that I knew was the wrong people to have around him and shit. Even though that I was going through everything that I was going through, I was still trying to give that dude fucking sound advice on who was around him and what these people wouldn't know good for him, you know?
Okay, so let me get this straight. You, from a position of lifetime drug user, loser, no job, no accomplishments, you basically told the dude you were going to, you threatened to stalk his sister, for fuck's sake. stole his money or received his stolen money, you know, the position you're taking is you were trying to give him advice from your position where he telling him that all of those people were the wrong people to have around him. Now all those people are no longer around him and he is spiraling bad. I don't blame him for not listening to you, Johnny. Only a fucking moron would be like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these motherfuckers and get Johnny Gobble on the case. That's what I need. Right.
Ribeyes, marinate, fridge. Hell yeah, some ribeyes, 10 through 13, Dad. What do you think Upchurch's next video is going to be? I don't know what his next video is going to be. I don't know, man. I don't know. From what I heard, I seen his Instagram story, and he said something about putting out a video. Ryan did, and something he's never done before. So we'll see. I don't know, man. I mean, with everything that's going on in his life right now, best thing that he could do is just work on his music and live his life. Some of these people got exactly what they wanted. They wanted to see him get hurt in some type of way, and his wallet getting hurt, and him losing his fucking old lady, trying to make him lose his child. I'm trying to get him to lose his fucking mind. Yeah, even though all those things happened to me, I still sympathize for people that's having to go through shit like that had to deal with shit like that.
This one is such a banger. I gotta stop and read it. Mistress Wolf 2026, was this quote unquote sound advice before or after you said you were paid to be Ryan's dick puppet? That's a fair question. In a very eloquent way of wording that. Thank you, Mistress Wolf. That is, wow. That's profound.
Because I know what it feels like. Even though I went through the same thing behind the hands of Ryan Upchurch, saying some of the things he said about me and that he done on the internet. I still have sympathy for that dude. You know? And
let's keep it real, fucktard. You were getting $1,000 cash apps from his mom. You don't have any sympathy for him. You don't have any interest or care for him or his family or any of that shit. You harassed his brother. You harassed his mother. You harassed his fucking sister. You done all of this stuff, Johnny. And then now you want to talk about sympathy. No, all you're doing is making a bullshit investment in the hope that you can continue to get cash apps somewhere in the future if he recovers from all this. That's all this shit is. Let's just keep it fucking real. That's all. This is just word service to the hope that somehow you get some of that Upchurch money again in the future. Look, Ryan, I was supporting you even when everybody else wasn't. That's all this is. Bullshit.
These people don't sympathize for nobody. They just want to see someone's life unravel before their eyes and in front of the world because they have that much hate for that person.
You know who I have sympathy for, Johnny? People who are innocent and become the victims of situations. You're far from fucking innocent. You know, if something happens to a kid, you know, like Jacob, I feel sorry and I have sympathy for Jacob. You know, that's how sympathy works in my book. For able-bodied adults who refuse to do anything for themselves and are just always the motherfucking victim, nah, no sympathy for those. So fuck you in your quest for sympathy. You won't find any over here.
Right? 10 through 13, Mom, exactly. We all go through things. We only responsible for what we do. Nothing else can take that responsibility. Exactly. You're exactly right. And that's the thing. I've never had a problem with taking responsibility for my actions and what I've said and what I've done.
Jesus.
That's the difference between me and a lot of these people. I've gained a lot of respect from people for that.
Okay. So you're all right. Let me remind you, you were just saying that people used Ryan as an excuse to go after you. Now they still go after you, but and now you were just the victim like fucking 20 minutes ago. Now you've gained a lot of respect for holding yourself accountable, which you haven't ever. You can't even fucking tell the truth about the shit that you've done in the past. Now all of a sudden you've gained all this respect. Do you not realize? Oh, fuck it, never mind. We already know. Jesus fucking Christ.
Because I'm not afraid to admit when I've been wrong. And a lot of people can say that, can say what they want, but I've never had a problem with admitting when I was wrong. When everybody thought that it was a weak thing to do is to apologize to people and shit, I was the one that was out here apologizing to people while they was trying to tell me that I was weak for doing it.
Johnny, your fucking apologies are useless. Because here's your idea of an apology. You mouth words that somehow contain something resembling sorry, yet you continue to do it again. You reoffend and do the same fucking thing again because people know that you're full of shit. You don't accept my apology, fuck you. This is how this works with you. You think that this is some magic ticket to forgiveness. The people who you fucking offend are the ones who get to decide whether they forgive you or not. That's the way it works. And in your case, nobody fucking forgives you because you're a piece of shit. They just don't care. So, yeah, what a goddamn, dude. It must be rough living in that fucking head of yours.
I just wanted the attacks to stop.
Oh.
I wanted to.
This part right here, this is him vocalizing the shit that he envisions himself saying if he was able to get up on Chad's panel. This is the stuff right here where he would have said, oh, I just wanted the attacks to stop. And they attacked me on YouTube, y'all. This part right here. Oh, so misty-eyed. What a fucking scam artist, drug addict piece of shit this dude is. Forever.
Every bit to stop. A lot of people was involved. You see that camera just move? A lot of people was involved in doing some dirty ass shit. I tell you that. A lot of these people was involved.
Yep, you're right, Big Shy. You're right. He had that Make-A-Wish moment, and that was it. No more.
A lot of them that think that play like they're innocent. Man, Spivey, I don't know what it's going to be, man. What do you think it's going to be about, Spivey? I'll ask you because you're usually fucking 99% right all the time. It's like you're sitting right there with Ryan Upchurch or something. And all these people, you know, they don't understand me and me and Ryan has talked a whole lot. And all these people that say, you know, I bet you ain't talked to him because you ain't got no proof of that. Or if you did, you would have recorded it and all this. I don't need to record a conversation I'm having with Ryan Upchurch, letting go of the hate that I have for someone. I don't need that. That's something you're doing. If you're recording someone, you're doing it maliciously.
Okay, right. And now that's a good point, Johnny. I'm glad you brought that up. So here recently, you just released all the recorded calls and messages you had with one Shaka Hustleman, right? So when Shaka first came on the scene and he was talking about busting Build-A-Bears in the ass or so, whatever fucking weirdo shit they was rapping about, and he had that B Millie over there, B Millie's bisexual rap career, whatever the fuck's going on with that. Anyway, when them guys came out on a scene, Shaka Hustleman made a horrible, horrible strategic move with his career, and he brought his whole gang up on your panel, right? Gave you a bottle of Shaka Shine and, talked cool with you, and you played his music. And then therefore this dude wasn't very smart at the time because no one fucking likes you. And therefore they're going to be like, well, anybody that's stupid enough to go on Johnny Gobble's panel is probably a fucking idiot. And therefore it was a little late for him to catch on. But luckily, some people recognized that Shaka did have some talent and can rap. And once they separated him from the bisexual rappers, and you, by the way, got him on a much better path, and he's starting to do better things. His music's actually pretty damn decent, to be honest with you. So, but a lot of people wouldn't give him the chance because of that association. Now, at the end of all this, what did you just do, right? You had recorded calls with this guy. You had text messages from this guy, and you just dropped them while mocking this dude because he don't fuck with you. Because now people have wisened him up and said, hey, man, if you would like to do something with your career, stay away from these gays and these weirdos because they're going to drag you to fuck down. So once he's dropping the gay weight and the dead fucking all that dumb shit off of him, he's starting to do better things and he's starting to make better music and he's starting to get more opportunities. See how that works? Therefore, what did you do? Parting shots. I'm going to drop your messages. Right. So I guess you were just recording Shaka because you were being malicious out of your own mouth. Not the first person you've dropped messages on, is it, Johnny? As a matter of fact, every single person who's ever been stupid enough to fucking trust you or help you has lived to fucking regret it. Every single fucking person. Fucking Goose gave you a bunch of shit, helped you out, told you, he tried to be your friend, gave you fucking grocery money for fuck's sake. Bought your fucking family groceries when you couldn't. And what did you do? You called the man's wife's work. You called his fucking wife's work, harassed her at her fucking job, said he wanted to have sex with your wife, said all this shit, just fucking ran this man in the fucking ground, all for helping you, gave you a soundboard, gave you a microphone, tried to be your fucking friend. Guess what? He lived to fucking regret it. Every single person who's ever done anything nice for you has lived to regret it. There's that.
Especially when it comes to you, you're moving on from a situation and you're thinking maliciously if you're thinking about fucking recording that person. What up, Ken Love? What up, Kendall? So many times you weren't wrong, OG, but they wanted you to believe you were. I know it. I know it. I hear Chad on there tonight. Oh, at one time I thought about deleting myself, man. Well, if I've been there. After being swatted about 3 times, after social workers.
Yeah, that shit Chad said, that was crazy, man. If your job ever gets you that way, you just need to find another job. Can't say I agree with him on that one.
Pull my children out of school and questioning them after the social work services making my teenage daughter strip down naked. No, motherfucker. So that whole deal with the whole strip down naked and all that shit, you went up to the fucking school bitching, saying that people were strip searching kids. And then you started conflating those two fucking stories. That's what got your ass banned from the fucking school. That's what the fuck happened there. And then anything like this imaginary shit, like people can make calls and get fucking social services to show up at your house. No, the school getting involved is what can happen because you are a known fucking drug addict. That's the truth of it, right? You and your wife both. So any visits you got from social services got to do with that. And making her piss in a cup because people on the internet said I was smoking weed with my children. Yeah, put my daughter through every bit of that shit. There was so fucking much. I had every right to fucking be as irate as I wanted to be on the fucking internet, even if that was me wishing death upon some fucking body after they was doing some of the worst shit to me. If that's the worst thing that you can say about me, that I wish death upon somebody that was talking about pissing on my mother's grave, that called social workers on me, that motherfucking put my family through fucking hell because you all thought I was on drugs. Remember that? Because Ryan said I was on drugs. You people were fucking was attacking me.
Dude, them 25 fucking mug shots that you got says you was on drugs. I didn't need to hear it from nobody else. I could just look at them motherfuckers. 25 motherfucking, or 24. 24 fucking drug shots. Yeah. Mug shots of you confirmed you was on fucking drugs. And what were you getting arrested for? Oh, drugs. Yeah. Imagine that.
Saying that I was on drugs. Saying that I was on meth and all that shit.
You said you was on meth, stupid.
Okay. These people have forgot, I guess. I guess they have forgotten all the shit that they have done. But they call that shit karma. Because what you said about Riding Up Church, that's karma right there. Social workers coming, making your daughter go through every bit of that, it's your fault. They'll make you feel that way.
You're a fucking coward for hiding behind some nonsensical shit you made up about your daughter. That's the truth of it, bitch. You're a fucking coward. You hide behind every fucking one else. I did this to my daughter. They trying to fucking do this to my daughter. They was grooming. I mean, you're just a fucking coward. This is what you are. This is what an unaccomplished fucking bum is. Hiding behind all these alleged aggressions that happen to other people. And you are somehow affected by the shit that never fucking happened. Oh my God. Poor Johnny, his secondhand affliction from things that never happened. God, what a fucking bitch, dude. Jesus.
They'll make you feel that way. That's how much hate they got for people, man. It's wild. I wouldn't fucking even watch a person if I had that much hate for them. I would not watch them. I would not, nothing. Wouldn't. When you have thousands of people telling you you're wrong, then talk. That's what they would do. It made me sick to my stomach. Only Melinda at the time understood me for that. Melinda's a real one. My wife is a real one. It took a long time. If it wasn't for my wife, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, that's truth. You'd probably froze to fucking death. Or choked on a fucking cock or something. Anyway, yeah, shout out to her for keeping you alive all this time. You know, that's the one true thing you fucking said in this whole goddamn thing.
I probably wouldn't be here right now because my wife has been my fucking backbone through a lot of this shit.
Your wife has been your fucking provider through all of this shit, Johnny. Let's just keep it real. She's the one that keeps the cigarettes in your mouth and the roof over your fucking head. She's what keeps you alive. That's the reality of it. Your backbone. No, she's the one who pays the fucking bills. That's what's going on.
And they still talk about her and beat her down there on a daily basis and talk dirty and nasty about her. When she's been fucking nothing, she ain't done nothing to nobody on the internet.
Bullshit. And she is pretty dirty and nasty. That's just, look, dude, she's the one on there peddling fucking pussy spray. That's come out of your mouth. She's the one on there selling puss spray because you won't get a fucking job, dude. She's the one who's got debilitating diseases that are, you know, it's not going to be good. The outcome of that's not good. That's pretty nasty, Johnny. Not exactly a catch in my book.
Nothing. Oh, she put herself into shit. No, she don't. No, she don't. No, she don't.
Nah, she wasn't out there screaming and fucking foaming at the mouth, sidewalk sissies and all that shit. No, she wasn't doing that. She didn't put herself in none of that.
Y'all put her into the shit. The Wade Devers pulled her into the shit. The creepers pulled her into the shit. That's how. People knew that's how they could get a response from me is when he started talking about the person I cared a lot about and that I loved.
You cared a lot about and you loved. Well, I'm glad you added the and I loved part in there, motherfucker. Oh, I cared a lot about her. She's kind of important in my life. Without her, I wouldn't have cigarettes or a place to live. And I guess I love her. The fuck out of here. Yeah, she's you've missed it. Me and Uncle Will covered it. Somebody can probably link it for you.
And that was my wife. That's how they got reactions from me. I finally stopped giving them the reactions when they started talk with when they talked about my wife. That now they talk about her and I just ignore it. She is, Kendall. She's a beautiful woman. Inside and out. If I had a
That ain't gonna age well. Anyway,
quarter for every time that they've talked about my wife's fucking pussy, I'd be a rich man. I'd be a rich man. You think by the way they talk, they've been right there inside of it, son.
shout out to Keyshawn. He dodged a bullet with that one, buddy. God was looking out for Keyshawn on that day.
I'm surprised you did not see Ryan. Man, I said many a times but the thing is I engaged in a lot of that shit with Ryan, so I didn't feel like that you know that would I threatened it many a times that I was going to sue Ryan. I remember y'all made fun of this shit when I would say it. That's where I know my rights come from. Everybody hollers it now. I know my damn rights. I know my rights, motherfucker. All that shit come from all that shit. Appreciate that, River Code. Thank God I was in the hospital because I woke up crying in my dream last night. Daddy Wade was slapping his ass and saying, "Martin's daddy." I woke up. You're wild, Tracy. Tracy understands though, man. A lot of these people can't stand it because she says stuff about Wade in my comments and shit but she's seen how nasty and vile Wade was. These people still to this day hold Wade on a platform, on a pedestal, when that was the nastiest, vilest fucking dude on the fucking on the internet in those days.
Bullshit, Johnny. Wade tried to negotiate some kind of a peace treaty that I personally did not agree with, and I refused to partake in it because, again, I am familiar with these drug-brained idiots like yourself. I knew what the fuck, it would just be wasting my time. So that's why I did not want to partake in it. But he literally tried to build some kind of a bridge with you and let some things go. And I just wasn't on board with it. Neither were a lot of other people. So yeah, now because he's not here to defend himself like the fucking coward you are, you'll talk all kinds of foul shit on his name. Yeah, that's you.
That'll tell you who's been in these troll communities. If they say anything about supporting Wade Deaver, they was in the troll community. They was part of the problem. That's the facts. Yeah, I know he come to my town. He come to my town and fucking and set me up with the police. So, fuck yeah, I know he did. I know he come to my town. Lord have mercy. How many times have I talked about that? And people still fucking was going around saying that I was harassing a cop's wife. Do y'all remember this shit? Have y'all forgot that shit or something? They still to this day say that I was following that woman around when I've got recordings now of her saying different. I've actually got it on my phone of her saying that he made her do that, made her go and file charges against me. And these people pushing that narrative. I remember the cops apologized. Yeah,
He says it every live motivated one-legger, but the truth of the matter is the day Wade passed away, Johnny celebrated his death and was thankful that Wade passed. It was a birthday gift to him because Wade passed away on his birthday. And still talks mad shit on the dude. He does say that he forgave him, but just like most of the words that come out of Johnny's mouth, there are lies. You know, that he'll say anything now to try to, to simmer that shit down because he realizes in hindsight what a fucking scummy move it was. Yeah, he is a scumbag. So
I got many recordings of the mayor apologizing to me.
This motherfucker here. Oh, I got all these recordings, but you don't record people unless you do it with malice. Now he's got the mayor on record apologizing to him. Oh boy. Yeah, you are, dude.
Several people apologizing to me, but it still didn't change anything. It didn't change anything at all because I was still, those charges was on my record. I lost the chance of getting good jobs because of that fucking shit. Because of those charges that he made his wife go and file.
Now wait a minute, Johnny. You just had a good job with the city working on the trash truck. You would have had like a pension with that, man. You could have actually retired. You could have actually built something out of that job. All you'd had to do was go to work. But no. You didn't lose out on it. I thought you had 777 rock truck jobs and all. Oh, that's right. You made that up. But anyway, you did have the trash truck job. And I remember you and Melinda on here talking. Y'all can't get him fired, y'all. The mayor gave him that job. That's what she said. And then what did you end up doing? Well, you recorded the mayor. Imagine that.
What up, Drop Top? I could listen, Ripicus, whatever your name is. I could sue a lot of these people. I could sue a lot of these people. That ain't the person I want to be, though. Ain't the person I want to be.
Yeah, just out of the goodness of your heart, you don't want to sue people, but you know, you'll take handouts and all kinds of shit. I got you.
A lot of these people, they're going to push me to the point where
you'll what, get a job? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to push you to the point where you're going to actually become fucking employed? Oh no.
I could file legal action with a lot of these people.
Bitch, you got the fucking place on speed dial. You're always looking for some shit to get somebody with. File charges on them. You got the shit on speed dial. Just fucking go ahead and do it. Come on, man.
I could file a lawsuit on several fucking people. Kicked out of the city hall. The county treated you like dirt. Man, they kicked me out of city halls. They done all kinds of shit to me right there in Paintsville, bro. All kinds of fucking shit. Still to this day, they say that I was the problem and all that. You'll hear some people still talk to this day and say that I was the one that caused a big bunch of problems. But no, it was me calling out fucking corruption. Which I was allowed to do. That's my right to do. People don't believe in no shit like that, though. If you see something wrong, fucking call it out. Don't motherfucking sit back and not say anything. That'll eat you up for the rest of your life if you don't speak on something that should be spoke on. You'll hold on to that right there for the rest of your life if you hold on to it. And it'll eat you up for the rest of your life. Well, Tennessee Accountability, you watched it all happen right there. You watched me fucking get a letter from the county attorney himself saying that I couldn't even be back in his office without law enforcement with me. Because I was wanting answers. I wanted for the shit that was going on. And
no, you went in there ordering those fucking people around is what you did, Johnny. And Billy Meade, he's the sheriff in the next county, ain't he? This is the one Johnny said that Johnny claimed that this guy was reprimanded and fired and all this shit. The dude went on to be sheriff in the like neighboring county. Yeah. Anyway, Johnny, you were in there telling these people what to do, ordering them around and shit, and no one's going to be spoken to that way. That's not the fucking lady in the drive-through at Hardee's that you're talking to there. You're not going to speak to people that way, and they're not going to fucking, give you what you want. We all saw the video. That's why they tossed you out on your fucking ass and called you a moron, because that's exactly what you are.
Why they was doing what they was doing to me. It was all to save their ass. Because everything I was speaking was the facts. Everybody was saying, you're crazy. He's crazy. Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. While people were sitting back and laughing while my life was being destroyed by cops and crack squad.
You had no part in destroying your life, Johnny? Them needles you jabbed in your neck and all that shit you just put up your nose and them dudes you let bust in your ass. You had no part of that. Crack squad did it. Okay. All right, man. Cool story, bro.
Wow. Then you find out the same people that fucking sit there and attacked you for years are now fucking attacking Ryan for the same shit they attacked me for. Help me make that make sense.
Ain't nobody attacking Ryan. Ryan's poking the fucking bear and he's getting a taste of his own medicine. That's what's going on. Every single person he poked has responded to him. That's the truth, Johnny. Hey, that's just the way it is. He poked Chad, Chad poked back. So he poked all those fucking rappers and then he didn't respond to them. Then he somehow became the victim after saying he was the best. It's like, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah, Kendall, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she I don't know if she does anymore, but yeah, she's made music with Ryan. It's crazy, like to sit back and to watch some of these people like Gotcha Wallet. This is the same dude that made an apology video to Ryan Upchurch, apologized to him with him dipping his feet in his pool and was apologizing to Ryan. That's when he started going at me to get sympathy from Creek Squad people and from the Crack Squad side too. Oh, he had to apologize to Ryan so he could start going after Dagburn so he could start getting a gain of following. Let's not forget he made his fucking channel off of me. Let's not forget that now. He made 2. Matter of fact. Bro, it's wild how many two-faced motherfuckers are on YouTube. 1 minute they end up on a panel, and soon as it's over, that person talking mad shit. And if people don't think that's happening, better rethink it. Yeah, you're exactly right. It's like these people that's coming up on these live streams with Chad. They sit there and talk mad shit about him.
That's nonsense, Johnny. That does not apply to me. I didn't say anything bad about Chad. As a matter of fact, a couple times I was over on Hickorbilly and we discussed the whole Chad situation. And I was very, very adamant about saying he might be a very nice guy. I personally am not into the things that he's into, but I can't say anything outside of what I have seen on the Soft White Underbelly episode. And that's the way I left it. I never attacked the dude, went at him, never said nothing, did a live about him, didn't do any of that. I didn't have any reason to. So, yeah, he does. He gets frustrated.
Mad fucking shit about him. Now they're sitting up there being buddy to each other. It's wild. All right, I'm jumping off here. I'll be on here for an hour. I'll holler at y'all later.
Do me a favor. Do it head first. Jump off head first, man.
I just figure I'd jump on here for a minute and speak my mind for a minute about some bullshit. We've had a continuously over 100 people in here tonight. I appreciate all y'all stopping in. Much love to everybody.
Good job, Johnny. Good job.
Don't always believe what you hear on the internet, y'all. Some of these people will push some false narratives and end up getting $100,000 lawsuits. Like Slop Easy over there, you know, when he continues to defame people, but he says he's humble. Like old dude who was supposed to got humbled by the slap and stop fucking attacking people on social media. Did it work? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't really humble these people. But hey, we out of here.
Fucking flips his hat, dude. Oh, what an idiot. We made it. We made it all the way through that. Oh, don't leave us now. Yeah, I was getting fucking, that's too much. He's a bitch. He hasn't got no other way to do it, Lori. Oh, Chad seems to want the people he interacts with to be better off after their contact. He's a little tone deaf on the community. He doesn't realize how fucking dysfunctional it is, but he's trying. He absolutely is trying. I mean, imagine this. Like he wanted to give people a voice and have them come up on the panel, and he got fucking Martin up there, Progressive Patriot. You know, I mean, these dudes going after each other and shit. It's fucking crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. Starting to get tired of hearing him. Me too, man. I can only tolerate so much. Oh, yeah. Well, you got it. Hopefully I delivered. Hopefully it was what you're after. Hopefully it has some replay value. Let's see. Peckerhead gets over 100 people. If I get more than 10, I'm ready to start signing autographs. Crazy how shit works. Dude, you got to do some drama, man. Nobody's interested in positive, uplifting shit. They're just not. I'm just being honest with you. And I know what you're trying to do. You do a good, wholesome thing, but dude, people just aren't. They're not feeling it. If it's numbers you're after, it's not the place for it, man. Yeah. Yeah, Oregon Trail thumbnail. Well, you don't die from something, I guess. I've had that for a while and wanted to use it. I was like, yeah, we'll do this anyway. I had to set up this live from when I was out in the truck anyway. So I was actually at Sonic and scheduled this live. Oh, yeah, please do smash the like button. It helps a lot. It helps me feel validated and vindicated and all that stuff. And when I look and see how many likes I got, I'm like, yeah. Doing it. Yeah. Now I'm typing like Austin. Sorry. It's bad for you. Limp receipts video right there. Appreciate you holding, girl. Anyway, some people threw money at us tonight, and we want to go through that. Freedom Keeper has joined the Rusty Truck experience. Appreciate you, Freedom Keeper. Demon Kills with a 5-bomb. Man, hurried up and ate his dinner. T-Dam with a 2-bomb. Hillbilly Dirt Farmer, appreciate you, sir. Member for 23 months. G3 Mini with a savage ass 10-bomb. Appreciate you, G3 Mini. T-Dam with another 2-bomb. Kathy LaGrange with a 20-bomb. Thank you. And she says she was never donate to him. Bama Don follows it up with a 5-bomb. So Stray Hooter Shooter with a big old 50-bomb. Appreciate you, sweetheart. You don't need to do that, but I think you're compelled in some way. Bama Don again with another 5-bomb. I appreciate you folks, man. 3.5, almost 4 hours. I won't make any promises, but I do know the very next live I'm going to do is going to be, we're going to switch gears. We're going to take a look at something. May not be as popular as this, may not be as fun as this it was for you, but I think it needs to be said. So with that, I'm going to find us a song. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. And with that, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for waiting and showing up and hanging out with me and all the good shit. Oh, where are we at on this? All right. We ain't heard this one in a minute. I appreciate you guys, man. Have a good night.
Stains on his shirt, match stains on the carpet. Breath heavy with that misty 1000 in his lips. can't keep a job, won't support his family. He would rather beg for handouts and steal from his kids. Talks like a badass who can throw hands and whip the world. Truth is, the only thing he ever be was a pregnant girl. Ended up getting married to a ratchet broad who can whoop his ass. She known around town as Merle. Merle sounds about right, cause that bitch is definitely looking haggard. She ain't the smartest or classiest around, married to the town fagger. She fancies herself as a country girl. She's proud of her down-home cooking. Can whip up frozen chicken from a bag and box mac and cheese without even looking. Oh, broke-back, gobbling, musty old Merle. She pays the bills while he plays a girl. She took her turn wearing wise and being a snitch. Married a dude and give her tips on sucking dick. Broke-back, gobbling, musty old Merle. She pays the bills while he plays a girl. She took her turn wearing wise and being a snitch. Married a dude and give her tips on sucking dick. Broke-back, gobble nuts, not just a nickname, that's what he does. Nothing that boy wouldn't do to get them drugs. He'll work with sheriffs and set you up on a drug deal. Rat on his own friends, suck off his lawyer, let dudes busting his ass. All for a few pills, all for a few pills. On his jaw, knee is quite the rib in his whole hometown. Yellow teeth, yellow skin, rings around his neck, a shit brown. Wearing the same clothes for days on end. Been arrested 24 times for drugs. Witness intimidation, assault, and always snitched on someone to avoid the pen. Whoa! Broke-back, gobbling, musty old Merle. She works a job, he plays a girl. Goofy bitch would order a clue from Temu or Wish because he married a faggot ass dude who act like a bitch. Broke-back, gobbling, musty old Merle. She works a job,